Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigate the path. And life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know I took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. And it's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. One to make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm A6. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give insight to the way. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. It's all in what you do.
Hey, the things you gotta do. Hey, not yet. Hey, JP, Eric, JQ, Kino, we in the building. Big homie, Ben Israel, what's up, man? Jeff Smith, man. I totally appreciate y'all coming in here, man. You know it's trailer time. We about to knock out this trailer, and then we going over to Lincoln Curtis Gerald Hawthorne, and he gonna bring us in with his fine piano playing. What's up, big homie?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early morning news.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they feared for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
X, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
Make sure y'all go click the link, man. And without further ado, man, you know, the intro, Lincoln Curtis Gerald Hawthorne. All you, big homie. Congratulations. Thank you, young man. Appreciate you, man. Love you, dig dog. Love you, mate. Make sure you put the marker back on it, man. Welcome to the show, y'all. We in the building. Wesley, how can I organize this? Yeah, we here. We here, man. I appreciate you guys coming through tonight, man. We got an interesting topic, man. Interesting topic, man. Love you, dog. All right. Check back in with me in an hour. 8:30. Leave the door open. Leave the door open. So yeah, man, interesting topic, man. We got a lot going on in boxing today, in the world today. I also want to talk about Young Thug too, man. Young Thug is pleading for help, and he out here. He said he told us to pray. Who we praying for? The victims, or we praying for you? Shit, you know what I'm saying, man? Young Thug said the black man, the police, and the government don't want him, don't want freedom of speech. Nah, we don't want you carrying guns and killing black people, man. You know what I mean? We got to get these people off the street, man. Just like we got to get these disgusting police officers who misappropriate their power. We got to do the same thing with these damn black people who want to use their black card. You know what I mean? They want to use their black card to their benefit now. No. We ain't going out like that, man. Go do your time. Go do it in solitary confinement and enjoy life. That's where I stand on it, man. And it's time we stop. We got to boycott free niggas. Free niggas, man, because we need great police officers in the street, and we need great men in these streets, man. And I think and I genuinely believe that there can be great duality, you know, as it pertains to police officers interactions and civilians interactions, man. And we're in a flawed space, so it's never gonna be perfect, you know. But I think there's more good cops, and I've always said this. There will always be more good cops than bad cops, you know. And I've had bad run-ins with police officers. You have, from a Mexican police officer to a black police officer, but I always call the police officer Mr. whatever that name tag says. You know, and that's just who I am, because I want to get home. And I know, here's my theory on it too. I know my interaction with the police officer will benefit the next black man he interacts with. You understand what I'm saying? At least that's how I put it in my head. I'm always saying, sir, thank you, and Mr. or Mrs. so-and-so, because it's important, you know. And when you live, and when you don't live in these when you don't live in these metropolitan cities, you know, if you live in these small cities that has they own police department, I advise you to go visit the captain. I advise you to go visit the watch commander. You know what I mean? The same watch commander has the same hours every day, 5 nights a week, 3 nights. What they do, 412s, or maybe, I don't know, 510s, 412s. I don't know what they do, depending on your police department. But go build a relationship. You really got kids in the community, man. You know what I mean? Especially if you're living in these small cities, man. You need to know those 30 police officers and those 15 firemen that's literally protecting you. And you need to take them Christmas gifts and donuts once every 6 months and just say thank you. You know what I mean? And just say you just want to thank them for their service, man. And because at the end of the day, we all gonna be 70 years old one day, and we gonna need them. You know what I mean? Mommy's gonna go first, daddy's gonna go first, and if they get there in time, mommy and daddy may live a little bit longer. You know, or auntie, uncle, you guys know what I'm talking about. So let's be realistic in these relationships, man. And we got to get Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray off these motherfucking streets, and him and Young Thug can go where they need to be. And the same energy that I'm going to put in Young Thug will be the same energy I'll put into a Derek Chauvin. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Andrew. You know what I mean? It's the same energy I put in the cop that killed an unarmed black man, unarmed Mexican man. Same energy. You know what I mean? And we got World War III going on in our communities. And I'm just, I be on, no, I wouldn't say high alert. That's the wrong analogy, but like, I sit back and I watch like how media curates the truth, you know, like literally curates the truth, like tells us, Oh, they shot a pregnant woman. The woman jumped out the car with a gun. What is the police officer supposed to do, man? Like, listen, what is the police officer supposed to do, man? I mean, we can't do their job for them, you know. I was taught, and when you guys understand this, your job is to eliminate the threat. And in real life, I remember this man, Greg, rest his soul, man. He was Corey Holcomb's bodyguard. I told you this maybe once or twice. He says, Fred, if you bother me, I have to knock you out. And I'm like, what? I said, I have to eliminate the threat because you are a threat. You might be a 10 degrees black belt. You might have a weapon on you. I have to knock you out. And I'm like, you're right. It genuinely makes sense. And I don't put myself in that position because I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? So but yeah, that Young Thug shit bothered me yesterday. And guess where they put him? On the Summer Jam screen. And guess who's in charge of the Summer Jam screen? These people who were taken from our community, man. Let's talk about the big picture. You know what I mean? And these dumb rappers obliged by it. And you hear the fans like, free Young Thug. But then they say, rest in peace, Lil Michael. Rest in peace, Lil Lisa. Man, we on both sides of the war. You know what I mean? We Germany and America. Shit, man. We the Polacks and the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we got to make this make sense, dog. Make it make sense at the end of the day, man. And it's not adding up. You know what I mean? And I'm going to use this platform and if you choose to listen, you choose to listen. But I just think that we just, us as a group, man, just glorify the wrong shit, man. Young Thug needs to be in jail. Over 50 shootings, and they got him on, and they got him on tape. They got him on tape. You understand what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man. And Earl Spence, you guys want to talk about Earl Spence about the about what they said in the at the Hall of Fame, and like everybody, yeah, keep it sweet ass. Hell yeah, put your dress on. You know what I'm saying? And it's time, man. But as I make reference to what goes on at the Hall of Fame, it seemed like it was like a planned attack because everybody picked against him. Floyd Mayweather, Tarver, and there were some other people too, Tarver, and a few others. But the fact that they all picked him, like, and they all picked him like he's the overwhelming favorite, which is interesting. But I think it's just a concerted effort, you know, to go after that man, and it's okay. It's okay. I believe he'll come out the winner. He'll come out the victor, and it will suit him fine. And you guys sent me the clip of Earl Spence. He pled guilty to DWI, and you guys know how I feel about driving under the influence. You know, I don't. Dre was hit by a drunk driver. Shit, man. 2005 or 4, you know, almost 20 years ago. One day she'll tell you that story. And I damn near killed that man, you know what I mean? But excuse me, I attempted to. So he got a second chance on life. I'm unwavering on this, you know, but you're talking to a man who's never drank or never smoked. And he got a second chance from God. No one was hurt. He safely landed in the median. I don't know how this happened. Like I said it when he got in the car accident. I said God literally placed him in the median, you know. And part two, what I want to say this, and Tank Davis, somebody from Tank Davis will watch this clip. When you have a pending case or anything like such, Earl Spence should be the baseline for it. You can always do more. Always do more. You know what I mean? Be an asset to your community, be a father figure, uh, publicly acknowledge that you're a father, publicly acknowledge that the mistakes you've made, however you want to address it, don't shy away from it, be a man and serve your community. And Tank Davis will have his day in court in September. And he didn't take the plea deal. So, oh my heavens, did you just see that? So Tank Davis got to understand how he has to move as it pertains to leading up to his case, so yeah, man. So that's where we're at with that. And I believe from what I can see, I haven't seen Earl in 3 years. I haven't seen him since I walked by him at the weigh-in of Sean Porter. So, or I haven't spoken to him. Oh no, he called in the show. So, but I've talked to Jordan, and I would lean that they are accountable. So, and that's where I have it, because I know I got sent that so many times, you know what I mean, and but I respect the fact that he's bounced back, and like I will always say, everyone deserves a Malcolm X redemption. From Mr. Haney to me, I spent 2 days in jail. To you listening, everyone deserves it. And if you abuse the opportunity, then fuck you. Like you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? My cousin went back to jail after doing 20 years. What are you doing, nigga? You stupid. I'm not putting money on your books. Hell, I'm not calling you. I'm not putting money on your books. I'm not doing nothing. You doing that time by yourself. I had a 3-hour conversation with you when I was in New York. And I said, if you need me, call me. I'll give you $100, $200, whatever you need. They never called me. Never called me. So now my cousin Curtis, who's named after my grandfather, for his namesake, is back in. I don't know how much time he has. I haven't asked. But yeah, man. It's really, really important that when we get that second chance that we take full advantage of it. So we got that topic too. And the third topic, man, I was convinced to watch Floyd. Like, I don't watch Floyd Mayweather interviews because I know what he's gonna say. I made smart investments. I'm the best fighter in the world. I'm richer than you, and I'm my own boss. He's gonna say that in every interview, no matter the question you ask him. And that's fine. I respect it. I'm not condemning him for it at all. All I'm saying is I don't watch it. And I wasn't going to watch it. And someone told me, he said he made $300 million a month. And he said, Fred, you need to watch this. So I went to the charging station. I went to work last night after the show ended. I had to go drop off the keys. And then I went and put some raw materials on the property for the workers today. And I listened to the speech. And I says, why the fuck did I listen to this shit, man? He had his own cheering squad and everything. But here's what I thought. Here's what my thought. And it's awful that I had this thought, but I'm going to keep it a buck. Floyd would sell himself for anything. He would. And I genuinely believe men like Floyd Mayweather, and I stand by this. Y'all can pretend like y'all don't see what you see. Do what you do. I don't give a fuck. He would sell his own people out. And then when I had that thought, I started reflecting about the Donald Sterling incident. And I'm like, yeah, he would. He would definitely do it for money. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he would kill him, but he would be the bridge to infiltration. I genuinely believe it, man. He would be Mr. O'Neill all over again. And it's sad that now I see how they infiltrate. They see people like Floyd who are addicted to money, who are addicted to stunting on black people, who are just addicted to it. Like they live for it every day. They live for it. Like, I gotta stunt. I gotta show the world I'm the richest nigga in the world. I make more money than you. And I genuinely see it in them. And so I pose the question to y'all. Do y'all think do y'all think? So we can go anywhere we want with this show. We got 3 major topics, and we can go anywhere. But I genuinely believe Floyd would sell his own people out. I stand by it. Stand by it. And the fact that he had his own cheering squad like Sean Porter. Remember Sean Porter? What time is it? Showtime. Remember for the Earl Spitz? Remember for the Earl Spitz press conference? He had his people show up, and you could tell he had his own cheering squad. Man, that's corny, dog. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's corny. If I ever do something corny, y'all, please, God, please don't let me go 24 hours. Please tell me, be like, Fred, that's mad corny, dog. Like, don't ever do that again. And if I get 10 people, 5 to 10 people to say, Fred, that's corny, guess what? That's corny. Just like Jarvis told me to throw them shorts away. I ain't wore them shorts since. I haven't wore those type shorts since. You know what I mean? That's the reality of it, man. You know what I mean? But we got to hold each other accountable, man. And I'm convinced that that he does what he wants. He puts himself in that position to do what he does, how he does, when he wants, and I applaud him for that. But at the expense of us, I think it's detrimental. I think it's harmful. So the phone lines are open. I'm really excited. We had a great show last night, dog. I really enjoyed the independent thoughts. Leave Showtime. Y'all remember that shit? He said, "What time is it?" And nobody said nothing. That was a classic, dog. Thank you guys for calling in, man. Hey, the show last night was fucking on fire, man. What up, man? You driving safe out there?
What's happening, Fred? What's going down, man?
I'm feeling great, man.
Hey, I had a thought about this whole one of those subjects. One of those subjects, I think that well, I know for a fact, and I know you can attest, you can agree or disagree, but most work environments, they're toxic, and they're especially toxic for Black men, super toxic. So a lot of times people conform themselves into somebody that they're not,
right?
Because this is what they believe they need to do to get by. Now, if you conflate that to a lot of these celebrities and whatever journey you want to say, they're high-paid employees. Majority of these folks,
right?
You know, and they live real comfortable. They live real good. They ain't trying to work at and make. They're not trying to work at UPS or get off the garbage truck. They ain't trying to do none of that stuff. So it's just that those environments are what they are. It takes a special kind of dude to work in those kind of environments and not change for the worse.
It does. You're absolutely right. Yeah,
for the worse.
You're right.
So I think that's the bigger part of it. Because if you look at it, I'm gonna give you another example. Now, Elon Musk, is Bill Gates, Steve Ballmer, these guys are all billionaires, right? And they do the philanthropy or whatever you want to call it with their money, what they feel like is important to them. Our billionaires that we know of, not the ones that are, there's not all of our billionaires that are Black. They'd rather get that instant gratification than that kind of an investment into their communities or what they feel like is of value to them, like buying Twitter or, you know, buying a basketball team or whatever the case might be. I think, to me, I'm going to say this part of it, and I'm going to get off. I think at some point, we have to go back to the old system of values and morals.
I agree.
We've gotten away from that.
I agree. I said that today.
So far away from that. And I think that'll fix that works with your politics, that works with your religion, that works with your job, that works with your family. That some things don't change no matter how much we want to. We get away from certain things. It just doesn't change. No matter how much we want to change it, no matter how much we want to think that it is what it is. And the final point I'm going to say, and this is going to drive everything home. Yeah. We've been lied to so much that we don't even know up from down. Because right now, we are in the year 2022 by calendar year that we go through, which is based off of the Christian religion, correct?
Right.
Now, if you look at the Egyptian calendar, they use something called the stellar calendar. Do you know that the civilization, mankind, has been around 6,000 years? And you wouldn't know that because of the calendar that you want. They got us so confused, we don't know what the hell's going on. So just think about the situation that we in with confusion and information that we absorbing every day, and we taking this stuff in and we absorbing this information. We're basing our life off this information, right, and we're not questioning it. We don't have any questions for things that we should have questions for. We've only been here 2,000 years. That don't make sense. I'm gonna go ahead and get Fred. I appreciate the show, man. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, drive safe. Drive safe for sure. Oh, did he? Oh my God, Jordan Poole did it again. Are y'all watching this? Yo, that shit bet did that shit count? What's up, Kane? I know you watching the game too. Yo, I got to see if they counted. Dog, I got to see if it left his hand in time. Yo. Oh, back it up. I don't know. I got to see it one more time. Go a close shot. Oh, it's gone. It counts. It's good. It counts. Hey, here's what y'all should do. Cut the game on and put it on mute, and we going to hang out tonight, man. All right, the fourth quarter is going to be hot as hell. All right, so enjoy. The next 35 minutes is going to be a hell of a fourth quarter. So enjoy that and put it on mute. You know what I mean? And come hang out in the shop with us. So, but yeah, we got to get back to, and I didn't know this. I'm gonna tell you, and I want you guys to learn from me. I was, and Dre helped me a lot with this too. You know, Dre comes from a 2-parent household, very conservative in terms of how they do things. Dad leaves the household. Mom cooks every night. Mom pays the bills. Dad goes to work. Dad is the handyman around the house. Dad is the final decision maker. And it's real. It's 100% like that in my household. You know, how big is the living room TV? So I think that we got to get back to the organic values. Like I saw a meme yesterday that said about taking your man a plate of food. Why is that a negotiable? Why is that? You want to bet me, Mr. Jones? All right, we could bet $20 right now. Who you got? I got Golden State. Who you got? We'll bet $20 right now. We got to pay at the end of the show. Who you got? You can cash at me. Who you got? I'll cash at you. You cash at me. Who you got? I think Golden State gonna pull it out. So even though Golden State needs some help, I think Boston's a little bit more youthful. What's up, CB? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And to the father of the year, happy birthday. And Celtics in 6. Okay, so we betting. So are we gonna bet $20 on tonight's game? Since you say Celtics in 6. Okay, bet 20 tonight. Okay, we're gonna pay as soon as the game is over. We'll do it like that. I think you're the favorite. Boston looks a way more fresher in this game. So, but anyways, we got to get back to the woman being. I got Cash App too. So I'll Cash App you and you Cash App me $20. Why not? So I think that it's nothing wrong with fixing your. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Mr. Jones. It's nothing wrong with a woman fixing her man a meal. I think that's better. I think that's better than going to Taco Tuesday 4 times a month. So I check the pressure and Dre's. I mean, it's like automatic for me. Check the pressure, her air pressure. I don't have to check the fluids anymore, but I would check the fluids, stick it in and see where it's at. The oil's good, yada, yada, yada. but now it's just air pressure and how many miles is on the car. You know what I mean? I think that's automatic. I think it's automatic for a man to check a woman's air pressure in the car. You got the whole family in the car. Like you got you know what I'm saying? I think it's automatic when grandma comes and visits you, you take the car. You take the car and go fill up the car with gas. You know, it's gonna cost you a little bit now, but still, you know, I think it's important that you uh put some change in your grandmother's change purse. You know what I mean? Just because she's the reason, you know, or your grandfather, you know, it could be $20, $50, $10, but I think that's just status quo. You know, every time I see my grandaunt, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put some. I'm just gonna put something in her hand, and that's just the reality of it, man. 90 years old, man. She's amazing. 91, excuse 90. 90. We just celebrated her, you know. And I think we got to get back to that, man. Let's get back to that, man. And if you could hear my voice, man, it's nothing wrong with that. Ladies, it's nothing wrong with fixing your man a plate. It's nothing wrong with having dinner by 5 p.m. It's nothing wrong with doing the dishes. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with being a woman. They want you to be an independent robot. Now they say the roles you will climax better with the roles than you will with the man. You know what I mean? A 91, CB. You know what I mean? Like, how the hell is a rose better than a human being? Come on, let's put that in perspective. You get what I'm saying? How the hell? How the you know what I mean? They're like, fuck compassion, fuck procreation, fuck family. Buy yourself an electronic arm called a rose. How the you know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes no sense, man. Like, I think we got to get back to that, man. I think traditional roles work, you know, and how you build from there is how you build from there. But and as I see Kennedy growing up, I see a lot of that. Like, you don't have to make the roles a play. Exactly. Oh man, that's true. You don't have to make the roles a play. You're right. And but I think it's beautiful when you see these old people and the old man. I mean, he can't physically protect her anymore, but he still takes pride in being the man. Like, you get what I'm saying? He probably got a little 22 on him, you know, Saturday night special on him. And I think every old man carries a gun. I'm just keeping it a buck. That's just how I grew up. Every old man that got a fedora on has a gun on him. You know what I'm saying? I just believe it, man. I ain't lying. That's just what I believe. And but I think that's a start. And every household is different, you know, per se. But I think the fundamentals are similar from household to household. And then you got that, and then you know what you're getting when you with your friends, like, you know, dad is in charge. Hit his ass with that Ozzie Davis and grab the Bible afterwards. Yeah. Lemon squeezing, no trigger. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? I live by that. I don't play with old men. I don't disrespect old men. I don't. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yeah. Facts. Now, you're absolutely right, man. Every old man in Harlem has a gun on him. No doubt about it. I ain't lying. And when you see these older men walking on the outside with their wife, girlfriend, daughter, and you even see it when they walking with the daughters, you know, when they walking down the street. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? Imagine never have to opening up a door. Imagine knowing that you're safe. You know what I mean? Imagine that, you know, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. And I think we got to get back to that. And we got to get back to the game. Golden State up 8 with 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go. But it's a long ways to go, man. It's definitely long ways to go. But Young Thug, man, I suggest y'all go watch those recordings. Man, come on, man. That shit ridiculous, man. Man. He said, uh, one second. Uh, he said, He said they're racist. Basically, they're racist. Black hip hop artists don't have freedom of speech. You're not in jail because of lack of freedom of speech. I could say the same thing, and the FBI probably wouldn't come after me. Man, come on, man. Like, it's they got me in jail for my rap lyrics. They ain't got you in jail for your rap lyrics. You know what I'm saying? They got evidence on you, man. The government don't waste money. When they come after you, the government don't waste money at all. And I hope you can afford the best lawyer. You hope he's pleading you down. And with 16 to 17 people, how many people it is, somebody's singing. And I can't feel sorry for you. Yes, as long as you're not doing the cry. You know what I'm saying, KB? Like, they ain't coming to get 50 Cent. He wrote a song called Many Men. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dog, I can't see. I'm just trying to, I mean, maybe not that song, but I know there's plenty other songs that he wrote where he actually killed someone on the damn thing. He said, Pat, like in the wilderness. Didn't he do that? You know what I mean? And then we're defending the guy who lacked masculinity. He painted his nails. He wore a dress. And did y'all hear what he said about Mike Brown? Someone just sent that to me, man. Here's what he said about Mike Brown. Oh, y'all got to hear this. Oh, man. Oh, this took the cake for me. I appreciate you sending it to me, dog. Thank you. Find this Instagram clip, and I'm going to play it. Like there you go. He just sent it to me like an hour ago. Thank you for sending it to me. And I do stand by. Here, listen to this clip. Listen to this bullshit. This nigga's a clown.
They're doing a special on Mike Brown, the Ferguson situation. What do you think needs to be changed in the way Black men are policed in America?
Leave that up with the critics and the laws and all that old shit. We having fun, we iced out, we having money. That's how we doing it.
So you feel like it's not the artist's place to speak on social issues?
No.
Did y'all hear that shit? It's not. I'm gonna play it again. You like to hear it? Here it go. I'm about to steal this clip, dog. Not steal it, but But here it is again. Let's hear it again. I think the people in the back couldn't hear.
What do you think needs to be changed in the way Black men are policed in America?
Leave that up with the critics and the laws and all that old shit. We having fun, we iced out, we having money. That's how we doing it.
So you feel like it's not the artist's place to speak on social issues?
No.
It's not the artist. It's not. Man, listen. It's not hip hop's responsibility, man. Go do your time, big homie. Go do your time, big homie. You know what I mean? That motherfucker. Go do your time, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Fred ain't, man, listen. That's the life he chose to live, man. He want to be Big Meech. He want to be Larry Hoover, the old version of them. You know, I'm pretty sure if he had a conversation with Big Meech, he would tell him don't do it. You know what I mean? Shit, he telling us to go fight for him, but he didn't do it. And truth be told, you can have a position on Mike Brown, but you can't pull a Floyd Mayweather. I'm iced out. It's about me. It's about my jury. You could have said, you know what I would have said? Well, if I had his stance, I don't know. Maybe I don't know like the full evidence. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. What happened to Mr. Mike Brown and his family. I offer sincere condolences to his family. I understand that investigation's coming out, and I look forward to hearing the full details of the investigation. But this man said, I'm iced out, nigga. A black man is laying in the street. Mike Brown laid in the street for 4 hours, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember that part. 12 hours, whatever it is. A long time, because I remember that being a big deal. The mom crying. Iced out. The nigga was iced out. He said, I'm iced out, nigga. I don't know what you on, but I'm iced out. It's about this money. Oh, y'all can't see the clip, right? Oh, I should have showed it to y'all. Man, let me play this clip, man, so y'all can see this dumb Negro. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this nigga, man. This nigga ought to be ashamed of himself.
On Mike Brown, the Ferguson situation, what do you think needs to be changed in the way Black men are policed in America?
Leave that up with the critics and the laws and all that other shit. We having fun, we iced out, we having money. That's how we doing it.
Do you feel like it's not the artist's place to speak on social issues?
No.
This nigga, man. This nigga.
No, I don't knock nobody for how they do whatever they do. I'm just saying for me.
Oh, shout out to Miss T. She's on, man. How can we now say that Bud is a Hall of Famer? Shout out to Miss T, rocking and rolling with her show. Congratulations, Miss T. Yeah, man. It's why should we protect him? Mike Brown laid in the street for hours. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Fuck that. That nigga don't want our support. Golden State up 9. What you gonna do, Mr. Jones? What you gonna do? And oh yeah, this is I'm looking good right now. But feel free to call in and let me know what you guys got, man, because he died, right? Yeah, this shit funny, man. This motherfucker told us. Man, I'm about to repost that shit. This motherfucker said, I'm iced out. I am iced out. Man, fuck. Get your trash. Y'all motherfuckers killing him, dog. Y'all killing him. Yeah, man. Motherfucker wearing the dress, man. Motherfucker wearing the dress, dog. Oh, now he gets to wear a dress, man. He gets to be where he want to be now. You know what I'm saying? That's ultimately where he wanted to be. I don't understand how you brag about I'm the kingpin, I'm the drug kingpin, and then when they come knocking at your door, you don't want to go. It's like a little kid saying, "Man, I can't wait to go to Six Flags." Y'all remember when you knew you was going to Six Flags on Saturday? Man, you couldn't sleep for 3 days. You was excited to go to Six Flags, right? If you know the destination is hell or jail, why you don't want to go? Why you don't want to go, man? I don't understand it. Why you don't want to go? I saw the coolest thing today, man. I went to go fill up my propane tank. Yeah, don't trip. I probably won't be able to do it this summer because I got the propane tank I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all, but at some point, maybe at the end of the summer, I got to get a barbecue pit that fits. But I got it for the outdoor deck and shit. So we had the fireplace on the outdoor deck. But I saw the dopest thing today. I went to go fill up the propane tank at the U-Haul place today. And the man greeted, he said, "You here for your propane?" I said, "Yes, sir, I'm here." Man, he was so kind to me. I was just so happy that I was so happy. I got you in a second, Max. I was so happy that he was so kind to me. Right? He didn't have a name tag on, so I said, "Thank you, Mr." and all that. And I always call people Mr. or Mrs. especially when I'm around my kids, because I don't ever want my kids greeting some adult like, "Hey, Tony, what you say, Lincoln?" You know what I mean? So, and people always get mad at me. I said, but I'm around my kids. I have to call you Mr. You know, and so, and then 5 minutes later, and he came right over. Because you know how motherfuckers say, "Hey, wait 1 minute, wait 1 minute." He came right over, Max. And he said, "Yeah, you want your propane?" I said, "Yep." And then a guy pulled up with food. He had fish. He had tilapia. And oh man, what was the second fish? I forget what was the second fish was. but a man came and brought him food, and I could tell it wasn't a blood relative because he was actually shocked that the man came by and said, "Oh man, what's up, man? Thank you, man, for bringing the food by." And I was like, that was the coolest thing, man. Like how when you're a good person, it just begets good situations. He was so kind to me, and then his friend came and brought him lunch or an early dinner, and I thought that was pretty dope, Max. And it's funny how, again, when you do good things, it just keeps on, it grows, you know? What you got, Max?
Nah, shit. I mean, I think it's a crazy conversation that you had, that you talking about that, because I left. I had a situation today with my grandma that I thought I was going to kind of have to bring that side out of me, and then I left feeling a lot better. But now you said the good begots good, and continues rolling on. So it could have went this way, but it went this way, and you know, I feel a lot better. So I'm glad you kind of put that point out there.
Yeah,
but
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
As far as Young Thug, they can keep him.
Man, why we just call a spade, man? Stay there, man. Man, Atlanta is a lot safer tonight. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you the Golden Boys, the Donald Trump boys. I'm not advocating if Donald Trump, if them dudes were killing people, Max, man, lock them all up. Them 31 people that were arrested. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Man, if they committed a crime, lock them up and throw away the key. Like, I ain't about to. Man, I ain't on that shit.
Free Rollo though. Free Rollo.
Who the hell is Rollo? Who's that? Who's Rollo?
Rollo was an Atlanta rapper that bought his project.
That bought his projects?
He bought his project.
Really?
Yeah, he had a Lamborghini project. He owned the project that he grew up in, but he got caught for selling hella weed out there in Atlanta. Weed's illegal, so.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, he got charged for that. But free that guy. He ain't kill nobody.
Man, if I don't know the situations, yeah, great police work by Atlanta. And shout out to that black woman that says, "I'm about to clean up these streets." Did you see that politician? Or the
see that one.
She's like a judge. She's like a judge. KP know who I'm talking about. He says he stays on top of all that. A judge or somebody says, "I'm about to clean up these streets." Period. And I was like, yeah, we need somebody like that in LA, man. That's just not playing.
Yeah, I think like that whole, when they start bringing race into this shit, it's like, it has been unfortunately, because I've seen this conversation happen on other panels, and I've also seen the host look up recent 2022 RICO cases of white supremacists being taken down, and these groups over here, it's not just black, it's just those are the ones that get highlighted because they're rappers and they're famous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a whole bunch of RICO shit going down that we don't hear about in the middle of Idaho. Or the one I heard was a white supremacist group in Alaska that had like 15 members taken out. So it's just like, we don't hear about that though. You know, we're only going to hear about the Young Thugs and the Casanovas and the 6ix9ines and rappers, but rappers make it so fucking easy, man. It's literally like that fucking Key and Peele sketch when the dude was just telling on himself. It's like, I shot dude over there yesterday. It's like, I'm only rapping though. Like, nah, bro. Like, and I mean, Young Thug was out. He had maybe like a handful of songs, maybe 5 songs total in his career that I would listen to. So he ain't no loss for me personally. Not even an artist I like. And Gunna already is.
Gunna got that song Pusha P, right? Pusha P.
Yeah, Pushin' P.
Pushin' P. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only Young Thug song I actually know of was Solid. Something's wrong with me, and that's only because Drake is on it, and trying to live this lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle was it. Lifestyle. I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds good.
I dare somebody to come in here and rap those lyrics. I'll ask $20. The $20 I'm about to win from Mr. Jones, I will cash app it to you if you can come in here and sing those rap lyrics tonight. I lie.
You can't tell me I don't know the lyrics when I was in the club though with a couple drinks in my hand. I was top of my lungs. I don't know what I was saying.
I knew the last lines.
That's all you need to know. Actually, when that song came out, I remember my daughter was young. I actually have a video of her, and she was asking me, she's like, Dad, is this a bad word? I was like, what? And she's like, itty bitty shrimp dip. And I was like, that's not a bad word. She's like, because it came from that song. And it's like, itty bitty shrimp dip. And I was just like, that's not a bad word. Because she heard it in a rap song, she figured it was a bad word. I was like, no, they're talking about shrimp. Like, shrimp dip. She's like, oh.
I don't know nothing he says. I don't know. All I know is the last beginning.
Lifestyle.
That's all I know.
Getting in a lifestyle. That's good. Nah, but like that shit's like, I don't know, because it's like when it comes to murderers, like how can we formulate like storylines to try to make us feel sorry for certain murderers compared to other murderers? Honestly, the way I feel about it is like, even if they were targeting you, even if they were targeting you first, priority wise, because you can't say it's only Black people getting locked up. It's not. But if they're saying they're targeting you first, I don't give a fuck what order it goes in, bro. As long as they all get taken in, whether you get first, last, whatever. It's just, come on, man. You're renting cars in your name and shit. Like, you deserve to get caught. Like, at least be smart enough to keep your name off of shit. Like, when you start hearing more details of their fucking RICO, it's just like, oh, they were complete idiots. They weren't even smart organized crime. Like,
nah,
they didn't even try to hide it.
On the phone, and he's in prison still talking.
Yeah, they all do. They think they're talking in code on the phone, like these people don't have years of experience deciphering phone call conversations from jail. What codes mean? Like, we've seen all these ganglands, and these dudes are like, look at these intricate codes they try to do. This means this, and this means this. It's like, they know. Yo, with that whoop wop, with the whoop bop, like, they know what you're talking about, bro. Like, you didn't come with some some magical language no one's ever heard before, and only you and your boys know it. Like, come on. But as far as that, to get to the Earl Spence shit at the Hall of Fame shit, like, I don't think anyone's necessarily hating on it. I think that's just they pick Crawford. Like, I don't think it was a conjoined effort to hate on Spence.
Everybody though, everybody.
I'm just saying, like, if you're in the sport, Crawford has more to look at, right? He's been around longer. You have more information about him as a fighter than you would Spence. Spence kind of came on as of the last 5 years, I'd say, since Kell Brook is kind of probably his coming out party. So you have about 5 years worth of shit to see about Spence, and then you kind of see, because not everybody pick Bud. I mean, some people still pick Spence, but I don't think it's like they got together like, hey, we're all just gonna pick Bud, all right? Say Bud, say Bud, say Bud. I think they all picked Bud for their own reasons. Because even when people were breaking down reasons, they didn't all use the same reasons on why they thought Bud would win. It's like they will have their own different things. Some people said switch hitter, some people said the killer instinct, some people said the dog, whatever the case is. But I don't know. I think it's kind of sensitive for Earl fans. Like, oh, nobody likes them. They must have all. Would it have been the same way, vice versa? If all those people would pick Spence, would people then now the storyline be they're hating on Bud? They're hating on Bud. I mean, maybe, but I think so. At the end of the day, you can only blame Spence and Bud for that shit, because if they would have already fought, there wouldn't be nobody talking about them this past weekend. We would already have the answer to that question.
Facts. Yeah, they should be on their second fight by now. And hopefully we get no, they really should be on their second fight. And I hope that we get 2 fights out of these men. They both got belts. Should be a rematch clause.
Yeah, hopefully. But if there's 2, I mean, maybe 3. Then I mean, with a third 2 and a P. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that. Right. But I mean, I just wanted to happen. I just keep hearing shit, and honestly, I'm just overly exhausted even having that shit on my brain until that contract signed, man. I mean, this shit started in April, right? It's been April, May, we're in June. It's been 2 months with no contract still.
The contract might be done. I saw the Terrence Crawford interview. It looks like there is progress. Did you see that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it looks like there's progress. Well, what's progress? It's like we're talking.
Facts.
She gave me your number. She gave me your number. I talked to her last night. You didn't get the pussy, though.
I've been there.
You know, what's next? You gonna take her out on a date? Y'all gonna, and then what's that? You still ain't gonna get it. So it's like until you get it, I don't want to hear shit.
Hey, you know, it was funny because I had a roommate, Dave Hinojosa, man. He was a tight end, starting tight end on the football team, and he called me Freebie Freddie. I can't tell the story online, but he called me Freebie Freddie, man, for an incident that happened. We were all roommates my last year in college, man. That was funny.
I was gonna ask you something, Fred.
Yeah, please.
Why do you hate on Floyd stunting so much? But you be stunting, you just bought a mansion.
Yeah, I agree, and it's a beautiful thing. But I don't use it to like demean or belittle. Like he puts you in position to feel less than. I think that it's just his delivery, his approach, his mindset. Like, I've been around him. He's a very jealous, insecure man. And all he wants to do, like, for example, if you had, what kind of hat is that?
Oh, Bulls. No.
Oh, he would say, "Oh, I got a Bulls hat. It's in all diamonds."
I'd be like, man, you only like the Bulls. Let me get that.
I don't, but I do have Michael Jordan's final game jersey. He gave it to me. You know. Oh, you want me to call him? I'll call Michael Jordan right now. Yeah. Like that type of shit.
Dude.
Like
Yeah.
that, like that's who he is, man. He makes you feel less than. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, no one can, but he said if you don't allow him to. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, he just has that mindset. So I stay away from it, and you know.
But do you think maybe it hits you a little harder because you're a millionaire? Like, it don't hit me. It don't mean shit to me at all. I know Floyd Mayweather. And even you, like, when you say something about a mansion or something, I don't ever take it like, oh, Fredo, you're trying to stun on us and let us know you got a mansion. I'm just like, all right, that's cool. Well, shit,
Yeah.
one day I hope to get there.
Yeah, and I try and not try. I do it like more inspiration. Like if you say, how did I do it? I'm gonna sit here and say, this is exactly how I did it. Like, even we follow each other on Instagram. If I know a stock is gonna hit, what do? Give it to the people.
You put it out. You say, get on this.
I give it to the people. I don't say, hey, I'm rich, you're not. You know,
or wait till it hits and then be like, I got all this money off this shit.
I'm not like that. And I think that he's the kind of guy that will laugh in your face, and you know what I mean. So yeah.
So I mean, if you ever got an opportunity where you have more money than Mayweather, would you just stunt on him individually?
No, I would never stunt on him. I would never stunt on anybody. I don't think that's because someone is always attached to somebody. You know, so that's why I can't disrespect people who do different things than me, because I know I'm speaking to that whole entire audience. So let's say I said, man, fuck carpenters. I'm speaking to a whole union. It's unions of carpenters all across America. You know,
and Jesus.
And yeah. yeah. So and Jesus, you know. So I don't do that, you know, and I understand it. I understand the big picture. I understand that this world is built off of relationships. This world is built off of like people with great skills. Like I went to a man today with propane. Like, he's in charge of the propane. You know, he's an expert on propane. I don't say, hey, you know, he actually helped me. I didn't even know my damn zip code. I said, I'm sorry, man. I don't even know my damn zip code, man. I ain't gonna even lie, because I charged it and didn't even know. So he helped me with my zip code. So I don't think of him less than. I'm like, how can I make your job easier? You know, I don't. I'm not in. Yeah, you definitely about to give me my $20. They up 15 with 2 minutes ago, and so and that's just simply it, man. I wouldn't want to kill a dead man twice.
Yeah, I mean, the only people I treat like that are fucking crack-headed bums. I got no love for them motherfuckers. They are less than me, and I get the fuck away from me. Don't talk to me. Don't touch my car. Don't approach me. But, like, other than that, you know what I mean? If you trying, you got a job, maybe you're just struggling, then yeah, I mean, that's different. But if you choose to just live your lifestyle asking other people for fucking money, like, nah, fuck you. You chose to be like that. Yeah, I used to live in a homeless shelter. I was homeless. I lived in it took me a couple months. I got in there. But, like, I was on the buses, I was all that shit. So, it's legit. But, like, I always tried to get my own. And I never looked for no handout. I didn't stand around asking everyone for $1 to walk by me. I ain't on that shit. And I wasn't smoking fucking crack and sucking dick in the back alley for that shit. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't fuck with them people. But other than that, that's why I started humans after that. And then, like, everyone's like, you cool, man. Like, I got nothing bad to say about that. Yeah.
Well, you talking about crackheads? You're not, because there are. I mean, I get where you're going with it. I'm not even.
I mean, there's crackhead homeless, but there's also like people that just choose to be homeless. They choose to live that life of being a nomad, city, then going to Frisco, just going to the wharf and asking everyone for $1, get $100 out a day like that. And you know, I've seen a homeless man beg for money and motherfucker had a bin. He got exposed right here in my city. Like, they put him on Facebook. Like, motherfucker's off to the bin.
Wow.
Like, but he stands on the freeway exit and gets money every day.
Right.
I mean, think about how many cars go there. At least 1,000 cars. You only need 10% to make 100 a day. 100 a day is pretty good. 3,000 a month.
Tax free.
Tax free. So, you know, like, if you could do that, because I think about like LA and Frisco, you can hit tourist areas where it's just hella foot thing and just ask for $1 from everyone. You could make, you know, probably 200 a day in some of the big places.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But that shit, like, that's a hustle, but it's not one I respect.
I get that.
You know what I mean? Because you're not putting really no work in. You're just doing it off the back of everyone else's work. You're not trying. I'll give dollars to a motherfucker trying to wash my window at the gas station. Like, you're trying to do something for your $1, you know, like, or $2. You know, let me wipe your windows down and wash your windows. Oh, yeah, cool. Fuck it. I got you. Here's $5, bro. Good look.
Right.
Like, but for just like, here, give me. I tell my daughter all the time, we don't give money to bums. We give them an application. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be outside the store. I'll come out with an application for you, bro. They need someone to fucking clean the bathroom, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, that's fair. Because like, I wouldn't turn down the job. Never.
Nah.
When I was, man, listen.
I used to go to labor ready every morning, not knowing what job I was going to have. Whatever call, hey, we need someone to do this. I was handling a jackhammer at 19, like, just all I had no strength, man. I was like, I should not be operating this shit. I almost took my fucking foot off. That shit slid across the concrete. I said, "Oh, you gotta stand over this motherfucker."
Oh, God. Oh, that's funny.
I almost took my shit out first time using it because I seen the dude use it and it was just like, oh, okay. I mean, you let the jackhammer do the work. Okay, no, you got. I said, oh shit. It's like a cartoon, like a Three Stooges cartoon.
Facts.
But
yeah. And by the way, Mr. Jones, I'm waiting on my phone to go. Doo-doo. I'm waiting on my phone. I'm waiting on my notification. I'm waiting on my damn Mr. Jones. Where you at, Mr. Jones? Give my $20.
Oh, you put the cash app up in there.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I figured this series was after that last game, I knew this series was over. So
nope, yeah. I don't see nothing. I don't see no $20 notification.
Game's over already?
Yeah, they won. Yeah, they definitely won. Deacon want to be man. Oh shit, I'm about to. All right. I'll see y'all later.
Nah. Hey, we didn't know no race.
Hey, we got Cooking with the Champ tomorrow night because I'm about to beam out and I'm about to let these motherfuckers have it, man. I'm out this motherfucker. I ain't even lying.
No, Fred. Look at my big homie. What up, D?
What's good? Fred, bring your. Come on back in here, man. cut the ish. No, I was listening to you. And to answer your question, no, Floyd would not have taken money
you don't
to do.
So?
Absolutely not. He wouldn't have did nothing like that, man.
I would have. I think so.
Listen, I keep saying this brother's misunderstood, man.
Okay, elaborate.
I believe that he's a good brother, and I just believe that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's a young man that didn't have a regular childhood. He was raised up to be what he is, great from the womb. You know what I mean? And that's a hell of a thing to thrust on a child, that you are going to be great. And that kid knows nothing else but this has been pushed down his throat, that you're going to be great. You're going to be nothing else but great. Day in and day out. Day in and day out. Constant. Perfection. Constant. That's not easy. And that has been his journey every day since he entered this world. So you have a person like that, they could be easily misunderstood.
I respect that.
Yeah. So I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate his mother. I appreciate his father, his uncles, everybody who had anything to do with his greatness and with his existence. You know, I just appreciate it. And I want to say something else that's going to sound a little weird. Something that I do, it's a practice, and I've been doing it for a long time. And it's sad that I have to do that in order to get along with people. You feel me? And I like I said, I've been doing it for a long time. And I noticed this decades ago when I would actually kick it with cats. And if I was shining, right, and if I mentioned anything about it, I could see their eyes rolling, the conversation shifting.
Really?
That I could see and feel the negative energy, right?
I believe it.
And when I noticed it, I would talk down on myself, right? And then I noticed the energy lifts back up. I see the smiles come back. As long as I tear my own self down in their presence, I would be accepted.
That's corny.
Ain't that sad?
I want the highest version. I want your highest vibration.
But I'm just, it's what I'm saying. If you think I'm lying, anybody hear this, just try it. If you winning and the people around you, you know that they really don't, it's like, I don't like to fake kick it with anybody, and I don't want nobody coming around me to fake kick it. You know, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? I got to tear myself down to the lowest level in order for you to accept me. So that's why I'm so used to doing that. I'll come on the show and tell you the worst stories of my life, right? Because I feel that's more accepted. If I tell you the winning side of me, it's not going to be received. And I've been doing this for a long time. And I want to come out of that. But one thing I never do and never want to do is be a braggadocious type of person. I never did that anyway. But I've always been somebody that's getting on the grind and always getting it, never waiting on anybody to give me anything. I always go get it. Right? My kids never knew a situation where they came home and the lights was off. They came home and there was no food or they had to worry about transportation. None of these things, right? And I never bragged about it, but I made sure I provided for them. We have a saying, well, if I had to throw bricks at the chain gang to get it done, it was going to be done. And I made sure I did that. But also, I got to a point in my life where I prayed that type of movement out of my life where I don't want to have to get money that way. I need to get money a legit way, right? So God does things in your life, man. When you have a personal relationship with God, man, he moves. He's an on-time God, brother. He does things when you're not expecting it. That's why I was always told, don't pray for something that you really don't want, because God will give it to you. So you don't pray in vain. When you ask God for something, you better mean it. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I don't need to throw y'all off. But hey, Max.
What's up, dog?
I think that's short for Mexican. So because you say
Mexico.
Right.
My full nickname is Mexico.
Right. Yeah. But no, man. I ain't got no word with you, man. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can talk about a whole lot of things. You feel me? And I don't want you to take me the wrong way. That's why I appreciate Fred for putting that up last night. You know what I'm saying? So you can see.
Nah. It's good. Like I said, man, you just my uncle. I sometimes don't get along with, but you still don't get a hug when I leave the party, man. Like
It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all love. You feel me? And I just don't want people, because you can say something and put it deacons are racist, right? Even though if you don't mean it, but if it's in the air, people feel that way that don't know no better. But no, bro. When I say I got love for people, I really mean what I say, right? Some people can say it and don't mean it. If I tell you, brother, I pray for you, you can bank on it. Man, you can fall out tonight and never speak again. But guess what? I'm still gonna pray for you. I still got a whole lot of love in my heart for you, because that's who I am. That's why God blessed me the way that He do. That's why.
Don't waste the prayer on me, Deacon, because your prayer list coming in is probably a whole bunch. You be praying for a lot of people.
And I love doing it. That's who I am. It's
never
wasted.
As far as the calling you racist thing, right? Because I think like it is a hard tag to put on somebody. I said that only based on your remarks on segregation and the fact that you won't talk to me because I'm not your race when it comes to certain subjects. Because I feel if that was any other race that said that to a black person, if I as a Mexican person was talking to Mexicans and I said, hey, you ain't one of us, don't talk over here. And then I also said, I believe we should be segregated and not mixed in with people. I think it would be taken the same way. Or if a white person said that, it definitely would be called racist.
Right. Now, I'm glad you brought that back up, because after I got off the show, I thought about it in depth, because I understand where you're coming from, and check this out. This might throw you for a loop, but this is the truth. What I mean by not having that conversation with you, and I say it clearly, but I guess I don't express it well. When I say I'm not going to have that conversation with you on this platform or any type of platform, right? Now, me and you could be one-on-one, because I've done this with Mexican brothers. We've had these same conversations that I'm telling you that I would not have with you on a platform, right? Mm-hmm. One-on-one, we can talk about anything. We can talk about the same situation I'm denying you on a platform, because I feel that is such a touchy subject that it goes out to the masses, to my people and to white folks, right? Who are intertwined. We cannot divorce each other when it comes to our history, past, present, and future. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, I got no problem with having this conversation with you, brother, but we can't do it on this platform, because even if me and you do have it and we go back and forth, and it may seem to some of our people that you getting off on me in a subject matter that you shouldn't be doing it in, it would seem and come off disrespectful to our people. And I don't want to put you or me in that type of light. So to save face for you and me, I'd rather not put you on the spot like that. I ain't gonna say I'm saving you or anything. I'm just saying. I just feel what I'm telling you, not on the platform, brother. We can do it face to face. I got no problem with that. But on the platform, I just ask for respect. When I say respect, that means, bro, it ain't just respect me. Respect my people, period. Because some of us would not allow that. And if I'm on here doing that with you, it's like I'm condoning that. And then I don't want to disrespect my people who I love dearly.
Okay, but why would you? I don't get it. Like, why? So, like, if you would have a conversation with me in person about the same subject matter, but not on the platform because of what other people think, I mean, that's not too stand up either. If you just worry about what other people think, this should be a productive conversation for everyone.
No.
Don't do it in the dark. It's like you ashamed.
No. I'm gonna break this down to you again. Now, we had Bill Cosby, an elder statesman of our group, right? Who we all love. He got him on a platform. We know what he was saying was correct, right? But by him being on a platform that was shooted out into the world, it seemed so disrespectful. It's like, man, you don't really give a damn about us. Why would you? It's like, yeah, you airing this out to the world, and it like even it can diminish a lot of good that he does. Just by, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, where you do it. You
Hey,
feel what
but
I'm
things
saying?
done in the dark will come to the light. So
See,
why don't you just put it out in the light?
that statement, it has nothing to do with the true reality of what I'm talking about here. And what I'm saying to you is, brother, just like I'm finna say something to you. Whatever you got going on personally in your home, you and your family, if your wife said to you, and I'm breaking it down to a micro level, just so you can get me what I'm saying. Max.
Yeah.
Me and you got we about to lose our home. Our kids don't know how we're gonna make it from this week to the next. Now your neighbors are saying, hey man, you know, hey, all you gotta do is come to me, man. I got your back, I'll help you. Right? And you believe that, but your wife have a certain pride about herself. Because although you talking to your male friend next door, he has a wife. She don't want to be seen like that in the eyes of his wife.
That's
and
pride,
she's saying
then.
I'm just saying to you, she's saying, respect me as a woman. Don't do that to me. What would you do? Would you just disregard what she's saying?
Yeah, pride is the devil, man. We need help. We need help. Someone can help me. I'm not gonna be like, well, my wife's feelings gonna get
maybe
hurt.
I'm not, and I can admit, maybe I'm not the right one to break this down to you because I try to do it on a micro level so you can get it. But I'm talking
I feel
about
like it's a productive conversation. I don't think it's a disrespectful conversation where it's like we're just going at each other's throat and fuck you. It's not that. We have a difference of opinion.
When you
so I might represent one mindset, you might represent another.
Right.
So we should have it out here in front of everybody.
Yeah, but when we talking about the struggles of black folk in this country, and when it come off from a Hispanic guy as disregarding our struggle, who listen, like I said, when folks come to these shores, coming from the atrocities that they've just left, which cannot be denied or looked over by anyone, we respect that struggle. We know it, right? But when you come on these shores, your life changed for the better. We are still going through the same atrocities from centuries ago. Nothing
but are you
changed.
really? But are you?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Listen, man. Listen. Yes.
That's selfish, Deacon. That's
no,
selfish.
it's not, brother. No, it's not. When I'm watching the atrocities being perpetrated on my people every day,
and it's the same as from a century ago.
Listen, because they change clothes, don't mean that the conditions have changed.
But the conditions have changed, and that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like this is me personally. You're a historian, right? You're a historian in black struggle. You should know that right now it's not compared to 100 years ago or 2 or 3.
I'm gonna say it in the words of my great big older brother, who is a great statesman, Malcolm X. Because the white man has pulled the knife gently and slightly out of my back, refused to take it all the way out and address the wound, start the process of healing it. See, yes, there's been some progress.
There's a lot of progress.
But at the same time, we're still wounded, not healed, still going through the agony of knowing that the conditions.
I think you are.
No, man, listen. I live
like a 3-year-old black kid today does not feel any of the ways you feel right now because they don't know anything about this.
Hold on. If you heard anything I said, Max, I'm sorry. If you heard anything I said, I want you to please hear me right now. I've thrown bricks at the chain gang to make sure that my kids, when they come home, they don't have to come home to a home with no lights, no food. I'm gonna do everything that I can in my power to give them the best life that I could give them. Until I leave, even after I'm dead and gone, I'm gonna leave some type of generational wealth for them.
As a father should.
Right. So my thing is this: until we all can get to that place. And I mean, when I say all, I know it's disingenuous to believe that it's going to be every single soul that's saved up out of this mess. That's not being realistic. But what I'm saying, if we can get to a greater number equal to other groups, whites and go Asian and Hispanic, whatever. See, because everybody, when it comes to black folks, we're always at the bottom of the totem pole.
But okay, so what about the people below
the very people who've built this country?
What about the people below you, though? Do you care about them, or is this victim Olympics whoever has it worse? Because technically speaking, by percentages and shit, Native Americans have it worse in this country than anything else. Native Americans get killed by cops at a higher rate. They're poor and more stuck in poverty and all these other things, and they were murdered first. If you want to play that,
that's not
what
true.
About them?
That's not true. That's not true.
How?
That's not true.
They were killing Native Americans before there was ever American slave trade.
That I said to you last night, if you was listening, good brother, if you was listening to me, my footprint has been on this soil for thousands of years, but the Europeans came, destroyed, rebuilt, renamed, stole, reshaped, wiped out history, and gave us his history, his story. You get what I'm saying? We can go down, man. It's a deep road to go down. So when you talk about this, is what I'm saying. When you talk about a people has been broken down to the lowest level and reconstructed and put in not a natural mind that was taken out, but replaced with a false and a European mind that is not his own. You got black folk, some of us say black, who are walking around. Most of us have white last names, white first names. We don't have, and all this stuff, understand where all these things come from. When you come over here, you come in with your whole identity intact. Everything about your identity is intact. Maybe with the struggle, all that is true. Whatever the atrocities was, you leave that behind, but you bring your history intact. You bring your tongue intact, your language intact. Now you talking about a people who have been broken completely down.
That didn't happen to Native Americans either.
Listen, right now,
did it not?
I'm finna tell you. I'm finna tell you. Now, black folk, and even right here in Florida, where we did a hell of a lot of fighting, black Seminole Indians. And when the government came up with the idea of giving out dividends, they call it dividends today, which is they get a lot of money on the 1st and the 15th of every month. Okay? That money supposed to be split with the black Seminoles and the white Seminoles who look more like you. They're called like the white Seminoles. And some kind of way, they did a deal with the government to say, we got to have so much amount of the white Indian blood in order to get the money. And those numbers throughout the centuries and then the decades, it dwindled and dwindled and dwindled. You know what it is today? Now today, you got to be full-blooded white Indian in order to get any dividend. So if you go out as a black man and get with a Seminole Indian and y'all have babies, if it's any black blood, that baby get no dividend, no money. Now, just about 10 years ago, that wasn't the case. But now, it could have been a little more than 10 years.
So we made progress.
But now they can't get a dime. And I have about 15 of them in my family right now.
Okay, like I get that part what you're saying, right?
I'm talking about the new ones.
What I'm saying is right now in 2022, Native Americans are still suffering from atrocities of the past.
Absolutely
now they did get the
not.
reparations, they got their land.
Absolutely not.
They're still on the bottom. They're still
they're not.
Highest.
How? I'm finna show you something. If you listen to me, I'm finna show you something. I said the Seminole. I didn't tell you about the. Hold on. You got the Mickey
census was just done.
Listen to me. Listen to me if you will. You right here in Miami now, you have the Miccosukee Indians.
Florida ain't the whole country,
listen
bro.
to me. They get dividend every 3 months. They get $91,000 per Indian every three. Say if they got 5 kids, each kid get $91,000 every 3 months plus the parent. I've seen them. They come out with brown bags, bro. I don't went and picked up the money with them. Coming out with
I have Native American family that lives on a reservation in New Mexico, and they don't have any of that shit you're talking about. They don't get any of that shit.
Come to the FLA, homie. Look up the Seminole Indian and look up the Mickey. The Miccosukee get paid even more. They get paid $91,000 per head every 3 months. And I'm talking about fact.
That's them. That's them in Florida. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. I'm not on a reservation.
It's true.
What I'm saying
is it's damn true.
What I'm saying is by the same information we're using to say, look, we're right here in the poverty where the poverty line is, whatever, we're below. Okay, this being shot by police, being the locked up jail shit.
That shit ain't happening down here.
Okay, what I'm saying is in the United States of America, Native Americans are still below blacks even on that scale, but
that's not happening down here.
Now,
homie.
The amount of people isn't as much because there's not a population that's large. But if you're going by percentiles, which is often used, they're lower, and no one cares because, like, well, they got their money, they got their land, so who gives a fuck? But they're still dealing with it. If we're gonna say from back then,
Man, these folks are down here. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I don't want to do
this.
Like
we only care about equality when it means we gain something.
I don't want to do
bringing other people up with us.
But I'm finna tell you something right now, man. See, but I don't see, because I'm a man who take care of his own business. But the Seminoles, every Indian group down here is living lavishly. The
one
right?
you see.
No, the one. Period. I'd have been on every one of them. Period.
So these are all false stats, then?
What?
So you think these are all false statistics when it comes to Native Americans? So these are just made up statistics?
I'm telling you, they got their own casinos. They have their own.
Yeah, you
land.
tell me what you've seen with your eyes. I'm telling you
what the facts is. They are. Man, I'm talking about, bruh, lavishly. You would think they rappers or some shit or whatever, living lavishly.
Okay.
I'm talking about every Native
You're talking about Florida, bro. You're talking about where you.
That's
live
where I
and what
live.
you see with your own eyes.
That's where I
get
live.
That. I'm talking about the same studies that you would use when you say, hey, African Americans are right here when it comes to how much average they bring in a month. They're below poverty line.
There's not one.
Of being killed by police is right here.
The only poor Indians down here are the ones who look just like me. If they don't look just like me, they got the bread.
Native Americans are the poorest demographic in America. Native Americans get shot by police at a higher percentage.
Not here. Not here because
in America.
Listen, and in every reservation in Florida, it's federal land, federally protected. I'm gonna say.
Okay, but you're talking about Florida, I'm talking about the United States of America.
Hold on. Say if a Indian, right?
Let me read the super chat real quick.
Let
me read the super chat. I live in Oklahoma, and there are really poor natives here. Some of the most rundown neighborhoods in OKC are full of natives and blacks.
Okay, now, if Seminole or Miccosukee was to get in a high-speed chase, if they make it to their reservation, that cop can't even go out there and arrest them. It's a wrap. They federally protected. That's a wrap. They got to get the SPD to go out there and get them.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is if someone states a problem, is it a victim Olympics where it's like, I only care about my people's problems? Or is it, look, there's other people that have it even worse, and I want them to have better too, so let's all get better? Or is it just dog eat dog, crab in the barrel, like, fuck it, I care about mine, you deal with yours, that's your fucking problem? Because that's the shit that I don't agree with. That's what I'm saying. That's segregating people's issues and trying to have a victim Olympics. So I got it worse than you, I got it worse
It's
than you.
segregation all over Florida, homie.
Then why encourage it?
It's what it is. Listen, this is what the government. Listen to me, bro. I'm talking about fact, reality. You understand me? I'm talking about what the government has already put in place before I was born. It's what it is, bro. And you can go through so many spots here in Florida, and especially the small towns, right? I'm talking about right now today, facts. You got black graveyards where they all blacks. You got to go across the tracks, all whites and Hispanics. If anything that's not black, you can be buried over there. Anything black, cross the tracks out in the hood.
And that's what I'm saying. I can't argue with you on Florida and what you see when you go out your house and when you drive around your city, because I don't know that, right? Well, I'm talking about there's information had that they pulled the United States of America. The same with the white privilege, right? Okay, we think, well, no, the top privilege, if you want to go there, is Asian and Indian from India. They are the highest earners. They are the highest graduates of college. They are the highest of all that shit. So really, they got it better than white people. So why aren't we hating them? Since they're like,
I don't hate nobody, not me. I don't.
Why don't you? Why are you not?
Because
liking
I don't accept certain things. I got to be a hater. Come on, man, get off that, man. Cut this shit, man.
It sounds like you got a lot of hate for white people or white oppressors.
If you had that type of ability, you need to be a billionaire.
I'm just going to say about what you said on this platform before. You were very like, I get being pro-black, nothing wrong with that. That's who you are, you should be proud of. But at the expense of like, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm going to deal with this. You can't talk about this. No. Only my people, my people, my people, my people. So that kind of excludes everyone that's not your people. Put priority on your people, right? So that's making people feel excluded.
Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What's not cool is the conditions and what black folk have to go through on a daily basis. That's what's not damn cool. So we ain't got time to be worrying about what other folks worrying about. That's not our issue. We got to deal with what's going on with us as a people. We got mass shooting goes on in our own community. We got mass poverty goes on in our own community. We got so many things going on that we got to be worried about and trying to fix. We don't have time to be trying to deal with other stuff. No, plenty of time to fix us, because let me tell you something, bro. I can't do nothing for you if I can't first do for my damn self.
That's true.
I got to make sure I'm good first. So that's what my argument come in. It ain't an argument. That's what my motivation is. That's what my whole life is to make sure what's around me, what I wake up and see every day first, is my household. I got to fix that. Outside of my house and everything that's close to me that look like me, I want to be good. I want my people to be good inside of my house to the outside.
I get you, but that's the question.
And when it comes to us, when it comes to my people, that's dealing with, we have to start also with the condition of our mindset. Like I said, we have been put in a mind that is not our own. That has to be destroyed, reconstructed, and put in the rightful mindset back in. We got to put back in what God gave us and get his devil back what he put in us. We don't want
your people should start with your family first, right?
That's what family, right? That's what black folks at, man. That's what we do. We start with us first, man.
So I agree with that, because I would too, with my family, my child, my wife, if I had one and whatnot, right? Now, but here's the thing. In my family, my blood brothers that share the same blood in their body, 2 of them are black and 1 of them are white. So how am I going to say you're not my people? My people start my family the way yours does too. It's just that my family don't all look alike, but it don't make us any less family. It doesn't make them any less my people. And I would never look at someone that walks out in this world that looks like me and be like, well, you know what? My brother's a black. Fuck him. I'm gonna go rack with this random Mexican dude because he looks like me. That's my people before it. No. And that's why when people talk about why you're so interested in black problems, I have a majority black family. My stepdad is black. My 2 brothers are black. My nieces and nephews are black. And my daughter, her mother just married a black man. Her half brother is half black. Her stepbrother is black. Her uncles are black. So how am I going to sit here and act like I don't give a fuck about them because they're not my people, and that I shouldn't talk about shit they go through because they're not my people? They are my people. They're my family.
Did you hear what I said last night? And let me tell you something. I got nieces and nephews who are of different backgrounds when it comes to being mixed and, put a little cream in the coffee or whatever. We got all that. Most of us do. But that does not, because that is the case for a couple of kids, that does not change the condition of the masses of our people. That does not change the mindset of this racist government.
That like you said, you got to start in home. You got to start in home.
So understand, man. Understand, bro. If you be listening to me, I tell you what it is, but your mind's so locked in on what you're trying to prove to me, you missed the mark.
That's like an old Southern man way of thinking.
See, that's just bullshit coming out of your mouth.
This bullshit coming out of your mouth.
That's bullshit. Listen, bro, because I'm being for real.
Really, if you think about it,
listen to me, man. See, this is
mentally fucked up and locked up, bro. You're not moving on your.
Now, hold on. Listen to me, man.
You're not progressing any.
Listen to me, man. Please listen to me. This is why.
You won. I think you're a good guy, Deacon, and I think you're pretty smart.
Listen, man.
Sometimes you're just too smart to be that dumb.
We can sing together, but we can't talk together. So let me know when I can talk, bro.
Okay. Well, so this is my statement. It's like, I just don't see how you expect people to be divided upon appearance because of color of skin. So I said, my people, my family, my immediate family, even though we have half of the same blood, obviously it's not full blood. And like you said, people have mixed kids, but I literally have a white brother, white with blue eyes brother, and I have black brother. And obviously I don't look like either or. Those are still my family. I can never sit here and separate them on skin and be like, your issues are your issues, mine are mine, and my white brother, well, you got it good. Of course, amongst yourself, we talk shit. But my brother's a supervisor, we're like, you only got that because you white. We talk our shit amongst each other. But I would never sit here and be like, you know what? I'm sorry, but Deacon said I can't talk to you guys because you're not my people. The fuck type of shit is that? That's hella divisive, and that mentality I don't think is gonna help anything. And if it works for you, it works for you. You're older than me. You've been living your life that way. Obviously, it's working for you in some sense. But at the same time, it's gonna hold you back from a lot of progression that could be made. That's all I'm saying. It's on you.
I disagree with everything you just said, bro. Because again, yes, I disagree. Now, when we having conversations like this, and if we were face to face, it'd probably get a lot more heated and we get a lot more intimate with the conversation. But when it's like that, and my people are listening to this, when you making points that you feel like, well, hey man, you're too smart to be dumb, as all this kind of talk, that would be like you disrespecting one of our people, right? And then some people are not going to digest that well, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is some conversations should be had with the people who it matters to. Listen, that's fine if you got a checkered family. That's cool. That's cool. But at the same time, that's not going to fix nothing for us because you got a checkered family. And by me saying that I put my people first and feel like the conversation that I have is one that is of healing, dealing with the mind, the physical, the academics, the wealth. The wealth gap is killing us too. So we got so many things that we need to be trying to work on. And that's what I mean. We don't have time to be trying to heal somebody else when we sick.
But why wouldn't you? Out the kindness of your heart. The same way you let dude borrow your truck, right? Why wouldn't you try to heal someone that's not your color?
Listen.
You got it in you.
Listen, what you just said don't make sense because I told you I got love for everybody, right? I'll help anybody. That's not the point.
But you won't try to help heal everybody.
I'm not God. Listen, bro. My first priority is to God and family in-house, and then whatever I can do outside of my house for anyone, I'll do.
Okay, I agree with that. I agree with that.
So I look at my people in the. Let me tell you something. I'm tired of crying. I'm being honest with you. I'm not too punk to tell you. I've turned on my television and literally been in tears about my people. I've seen my people begging for water and food, broke me down to my knees. as I'm watching them suffer on national television, dying. Haven't ate for days, babies. Cops running them down, hunting them like cattle, shooting them down in New Orleans.
But see, if you're going by what you see on the media, then you're already losing because they're not showing you everything. They're not showing you everything.
If I can tell
you, kill more white people every year
listen,
than black
man,
people.
listen, bro. If I
you
tell
never heard of one. In all the years you've ever been alive, Deacon, can you name one white person that's ever been killed by the police? Just one. And you're older than me, bro. Can you name one? There's a reason for that. They're feeling the flames of division, and you're falling for it.
I'm not falling for nothing, bro. All I'm telling you.
You just said when you see on TV that black
right, that's something that.
But that happens to more than just that. That's just what they show you. So you can't go by what you see off TV because they're only showing you a part of it.
Lord have mercy. Look, man, see, this is why I didn't want to do this. Because I listen, man, I can tell you about the things that's close to me. You don't know what I'm talking about. But if I tell you about,
I won't argue that.
But if I'm telling you about what I know we've all seen, right? Most folks who've seen what I'm talking about, it don't affect them. They're immune to seeing it. Don't bother them, right? But when it's us looking at us going through that, it affects us in a different way. It affects our kids in a different way. We are people who haven't even been counseled from the atrocities from yesteryear, yesterday, today, and what's going to be tomorrow. There's nobody to counsel of people who needed to figure out this system and how we can navigate through it. Not saying it can't be done, not saying that some of us are not doing it already, but I'll be glad and proud and happy.
Are you trying to pass on the trauma?
How can I pass on something that a government who's already have it in place, working it every day? How in the hell can I pass it on? I didn't build this system of racism and supremacy and captivity. You have captured the people, not just physically, but mentally captured the people. Enslaved them, not just physically, but mentally enslaved.
I know, that's what I was telling you. Mentally,
no. Understand what I'm saying to you. What I said to you, you got to put what I'm saying together now. When you got your whole identity intact. Most of us black folk can't say that. You could go into another language right now in your native tongue, right? And most of us black folks wouldn't know. I'm just okay, bro. You're not stupid. You know what I'm saying.
Bro, I'm American.
You feel what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
I never spoke Spanish a day in my life. Bro.
And as I was saying, right?
You could.
How?
Like, bro, come on, bro.
Bro, when I go to Mexico, I'm not Mexican, bro. Like, that's what you guys don't understand. I've been to Mexico. I lived in San Diego. I've been to Mexico my whole life. They've never looked at me as one of theirs. Ever. If anything, they looked at me with disgust that I'm an American. They know it when I walk in the fucking building. It's not like, oh, he looks like, no, they know. And if I happen to use a little Mexican, like Spanish, language to talk to them, they know that this shit, it's not legit. I'm American. To everyone else outside this country, we are American, whether we're black, white, or otherwise. But only in here are we fighting for our identities with shit and trying to put the blame on someone else and not giving a fuck about this person and putting this person down. There's statistics that back up things that happen. So if we talk about police shootings and then we talk about percentiles and a disproportionate percentage, I get it. But then if that's the case, you're still not at the top. Native Americans get held at a higher disproportionate rate. Not as many numbers. But if you want to go by numbers, then you talk about white people.
That's not true, man. That's not what you're saying. Is just not true.
I'm saying African Americans are not leading in any demographic.
And no, what you said earlier was they're being killed at a higher rate than black folk. You said that earlier, and I'm telling you that's not true, and damn sure ain't true in my state.
It's true in the United States of America. Maybe not in Florida. In the United States of America, it's true.
Overall.
Name me 5.
And that's
name
only
me.
by percentiles.
Listen, on one hand, Name me 5 of them that's been killed here in Florida. 5.
I don't know. Well, I know
Okay.
5 Native Americans killed in Florida.
Deacon,
Okay.
Florida is an outlier. Florida
Right.
is like one of the only places that I've ever heard somebody say they on the high end. Everywhere else, they're shit. California, they're shit. New Mexico, shit. Oklahoma, shit.
Yeah, they getting major bread down here, bro.
You are the first person I've ever heard say Native Americans got it made. Arizona, shit.
Got it made, bro. I'm talking about
balling. I just gave you
balling.
like 6 different states. Arizona, shit. California, shit. Oklahoma, shit. New Mexico, shit.
Let me tell you something real quick.
Oregon, shit.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, and I'm finna speak allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. Now. Damn, I gotta be careful with that. Anyway, I'm gonna put it like this. If anybody from up north right now was to come and go to Mickey Suki right now, when you go back home, you'll be able to get your 2 mansions easy. If you want to do that. You can, bruh, it's ridiculous. They get $91,000 per head every 3 months. 91 bands, homie.
I know, but not every single person gets that.
Yes.
So a little newborn baby, $91,000. Here you go.
No, they gotta once they turn 18. Once they turn 18,
18-year-old, $91,000.
But hold on. Before they turn 18, they get money, but they don't get that much money. But when they turn 18, everybody gets $91,000. Every child they got.
Okay, and they're still lower on the poverty line.
Hell
and overall,
no.
the United States of America, the census was just done. We had a 2020 census, and as far as the police killings, there's an FBI database that shows by race. Now, I'm not saying overall numbers, there's way more black
and hold on. I'm not gonna call the dude name. I'm not gonna call the dude name. Dude was about to blow up with the rap game, right? I'm talking about he was doing shows everywhere. One of the little allegedly, y'all. One of the little dumb homies turned the old boy on to the spot. He didn't know nothing about it, and he hooked up one of the girls. Bruh, this man done stopped rapping. He get money. It's over. The rap, it's over. He don't care nothing about it. It's over. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's a rap for real. Allegedly. But you get my point.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah,
please.
no. And I understand. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to have victim Olympics like, well, Native Americans got it worse, right? No, for whoever has it bad, whether it's a white, black, Chinese, whatever, that gets unjustly killed by police, it should have the same energy. It shouldn't be like, well, we happen to us all the time, so I don't care. Now you finally see how it feels. Like that type of mentality is crazy. And when you talk about the percent, I'm going to talk about percentile, right? Not overall. Like there's way more black people every year that get killed by police than Native Americans, but there's less Native Americans so they're doing the percentile thing, because that's what the argument is. Because then when you go by overall numbers, it's still not blacks every year. There's more whites that get killed every year if we're talking just bodies by police. So either way, it's like you're not leading in either category. So
man, listen, you just listen, man. And I do not believe in the census bull crap. I know it's more of us here than what they're saying. I never believed in it because most of us don't sign up for it anyway. You know what I'm saying? We don't trust them. It's a lot of things we do not apply with. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I actually think I think it's over-reported, if anything, because if you're mixed in this country, most likely you're going to put down your African American. You're not going to say you're two races. No. You're most likely to say you're black, but you're black and white. If you're 50-50, then you're both. But people don't fill it out. Me, myself, I don't put Hispanic. I put other. Every time I fill out the census, I put other, and I put multi-race.
I never filled out a census a day in my life.
They don't know about you, thinking you off the grid, man.
I never did it.
You give your people more numbers, man.
I never did it a day in my life, ever. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you how I move, bro. For real. I move like a ghost. I'm not gonna give anyone proper information about me. I changed. What y'all call them? What y'all call them? Emojis? What y'all call the picture I got up here? What y'all call them?
Emojis, yeah.
Right. I might change. I change them up. Right. That's not necessarily. You ain't gonna really know what I look like until I want somebody to know what I look like. I tell people the worst of me, like I said, I'm not necessarily gonna tell the best of me because I don't feel like that's nobody's business. You see what I'm saying? Because you never know who you might be talking to. A person can be with you today and do something else tomorrow, but you done dropped off all type of information about you. You feel what I'm saying? So for real, if somebody got something to say about me, they got to make it up because it ain't gonna be real information. I'm not gonna put myself or my family in harm's way, family. We're not doing that. You never know who the hell you're talking to.
So you think filling out the census is putting your family in harm's way? You don't have to give no personal information.
No. I went off the grid, like you said, just with that conversation. If you,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a personal choice too. I'm not
Someone wants to respond. He's been waiting like 15 minutes.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, dog.
Hey, let me speak right quick.
All you.
I would say boxing too is look how they treat Jerome Charlo at they were saying the USA. Nobody was you say you can't say that racism doesn't exist, bro. That's bull crap.
Thanks.
Hold on. I've never said that.
No,
I've never said that.
I know what you're saying.
But
look, that's
that's
what I'm saying then.
All right, don't put that tag on me because I never said that shit. I said the opposite. I said there will never be a time where racism doesn't exist. We'll never have time on this earth where there's not racism.
I'm saying, look how we get treated in boxing. Like we get booed. Look at Ward from Andre Ward. The announcers was against him, even against a Russian fighter because he was white European, right? Look how I heard Fred say that Floyd took advantage of black people because he played a stereotypical role to get the fans against him. And you know, a lot of people racism, they hate to see like a black guy acting crazy and stupid. So they paid to see him lose. It's like same thing with the Conor McGregor, because you know Floyd was gonna beat Conor McGregor. Come on, but that would go hand in hand.
A lot of money on that fight.
Racism. You get what I'm saying? Because people want to see him lose so bad, and they call him a Mayate, call him a Petro Negro, call him all kind of stuff. I feel like we're alone when we actually we're alone. Period. Because
no allies.
With a lady on Instagram. No, her name is Spicy Boxing, and she was just letting these dudes like call Jerome Charlo cotton picker, all kind of names. I'm like, she ain't say nothing. And then she was the same person. And as soon as a white person did something against, she talk about that, but she don't talk about when it comes to her people. And that's what
that could never happen in front of my face. That could never happen in front of my face.
But I understand that, but you know, like you get what I'm saying. And it's black people that can't go to LA too, because how segregated it is out there. With
I know my own black family had a hard time going to my Mexican family in LA because of that same reason. But eventually they got accepted in the family. But yeah, that happened within my own family. I have a very traditional Mexican family in LA, Serenos, all that shit. And when they found out my mom married a black dude and had black kids and shit, we came over there. It was fucking kind of awkward for the first year or two. Now it's family, and they even tell my dad all the time, man, you know, you the only black dude we be fucking with and shit over here. Because there's no black people in El Monte. I don't know if you know where El Monte's at in LA. It's predominantly almost 100%.
His name King Nico, and he black and Mexican. He said he can't go on restaurant. He said, oh, they think he a gang member or something. They said they thought he was a black gang member or something like that. But
I'm saying we can't let these individuals become the blanket statement. Yes, okay, the same shit with the Lomachenko Devin Haney shit, right? You can point to racism. Why they got Lomachenko so high, have Haney low, he got undisputed. I understand that. But was that every white person together that made that list, or was it a couple motherfuckers at ESPN that got some power? That's the thing. I do believe there are racist people in power that have a large platform to push an agenda. Absolutely. But I'm not gonna say it's a whole fucking conspiracy to get people.
Yeah. But it seemed like when somebody don't like, for example, I heard a guy, he said, if you associate something that has something to do with racism, then you're a part of the problem because you're not really calling it out. Like you just letting that go. Like it's like a lot of people, for example, like it was in the OJ case, it was like OJ should be hung from a tree. Now I don't know if OJ did it or not. That's not the point. But saying somebody should be hung from a tree, that's using like slave term. Like that's what I'm saying. Just because somebody did something, you get what I'm saying. It's like
I'll never be cool.
And then people don't call that out. But the same people be talking about, oh, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. But you should call out everything. You should call out everything like when it comes to, you get what I'm saying? It's like people just go along with racism and stuff like that. in boxing is like, if Floyd would have been a good guy, he probably would have been like Crawford or Spence. He would have been made the same amount of money as he wouldn't have made, because people, that stereotype.
I mean,
you get what I'm saying?
truth be told, that's what brought me to this platform. That's why I started listening to Fred to begin with, because him and DB were one of the only dudes really talking on these issues a couple years back. And I said, oh shit, they on YouTube putting the fire these motherfuckers with the De La Hoya shit, with all the shit. And I see Fred doing these interviews, talking to people in person. I said, damn, it's about time someone ain't afraid to fucking put their career on the line and get out here. And that's why I did it, because I fuck with people that are gonna call it out. But it's a thin line between that and then having your brain warped and thinking every fucking thing in life is this big conspiracy to get you. That's where it's just kind of like you start going too deep down the rabbit hole, it's hard to get back out of it.
I understand that, but people, everybody, Mexican, Puerto Rican, it's people that feel like the same way as Deacon. Like, it's Mexican people, black people, and whatever they doing, they get to do whatever they do. I can't say that it's racist. They just helping their people. You get what I'm saying?
I know Mexicans that feel that we should be segregated. I ain't cool with that shit either. I tell them shit all the time. It's fucking dumb as fuck. Fuck you talking about? That's racist as shit. Anytime any race of people say we should be segregated, that's a racist statement. I don't give a fuck how you think.
No, it's not. It's not racist. That, come on, man. How in the hell that's racist?
If you haven't seen,
how do people become successful? Like, the Mexicans become successful because they help other Mexicans. It's like other blacks. We don't help other. That's why we're in this position.
No, but how do you become?
But I understand what you're saying.
To appeal to everybody. So more successful.
So I understand your argument with doing that, but I'm saying, like, how do you become successful? If you don't help other blacks?
Is Chinatown racist, Max?
What happened?
Is Chinatown racist?
I mean, it kind of when you think about it.
No, not kind of. Is it racist?
You talking about like Chinatown, LA and shit?
Because they help they're about Asian people too. Yeah, so is that
a lot of traditionally like foreigner Asians that come over here are racist too. They stick only to themselves. This ain't no pick and choose.
Listen,
like, you're racist.
What they doing is they keeping their wealth within their people, so their people do not have to wind up in ghettos in bad conditions. This is what it's about. The village taking care of itself. That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that,
Why we can't have that? That's what I'm saying.
If you want to acquire even
that's
more
racist because we want to have and do for ourselves and not wind up in ghetto infested places.
All right, what multi-billionaires are coming from fucking Chinatown? Yeah, they got enough to pay their bills and live comfortably, but they're not on the upper echelon. You want to get even progressive or more, then you appeal to everyone. You make it inclusive to everyone. Just like Jordan said, Republicans buy shoes too. There's a reason why he didn't say, I'm only fucking with these people and no one else. I make enough money. Fuck that.
Hold on, let me explain this here. Listen. Everybody have their own little this, little that. Only thing left for black folk is slums and ghettos that no one wants to be affiliated with. We don't want that shit either. Black folk do everything they can do to get out of that. So hold on, let me finish, man. Let me finish, man.
The holy thing.
If we could get us a little Chinatown or whatever, and spend and build community and build stores and laundromats and all these things and have it respected and it's beautiful and it's nice, right? Then we can put some respect on our name. Just like all the other groups. Then the police have to, they're not going to be rushing in to tase us and kill us because they're not coming into a rat-infested ghetto. They got to respect this here.
So you don't know any predominantly black neighborhoods in your area?
I live in one.
And it's going good for you guys over there?
You asked me, did I live in a white neighborhood, right?
No, I'm saying, do you know any predominantly black neighborhoods in your area, and is it going good over there for you guys?
Man, you know, blacks are living nice in many places. Absolutely.
Okay. So what's the complaint? You just said if you had it, it'd be cool.
No. The complaint is there's not a label in a status.
Oh, so you want something that says like Black Town or something on it, like Chinatown?
Listen, where you can come in, you see how I'm gonna show you something. We can go to these places and shop with them, spend our black dollars, and when we go back home, we got products and no money. We're tired of being the consumer.
We want to be the builders, the makers, the producers. We want to change that dynamic where we can be respected. We're nothing more than ghetto customers.
But I'm saying you should want to do that as a man, not as a color. Just as a person, you should want to.
You're not listening to me, man. You refuse to listen to me because you want to make your point and you stuck on that.
Because you're making it about race. You're making it about race. That should be your mentality, regardless.
You're not listening, bro.
I understand with segregation, but you have to, like, in order to build, you have to basically do other black people, put the money in together. That's what Asians, Mexicans do.
That's right.
I would be way less successful in life if I said I'm only fuck with Mexicans. Mexicans only. They're gonna be the only ones that get my money. The only ones I do business with. The only ones I talk to. The only.
If we listen to what he's saying, right? We gonna continue to be the only ones who don't do for self, who ain't got anything, who's still disrespected, who is still living
poor. Yeah.
Right, poor and ghetto infested.
Like when the black player made the NFL, he married out, and then that's facts. You get what I'm saying? That's another thing. That's why.
Actually, hey, just to let you guys know, there was another study done recently that showed, I believe it was 80% of black men have black women as partners. So there's like 10% of black men dead outside the race. There was still one of the highest,
Again, I don't have no problem with it. I love everybody.
I don't either. So that's what I'm saying. So why bring that up? Why is that a problem?
But I'm saying, like, in order to move on, you get what I'm saying?
Share his money and his life with her.
You have to make the money collect.
We talking about the condition of our people, and you talking about a damn relationship between two mixed people. That's not what we're talking about.
He just said when a black man get money, he go marry outside the race. That's what he brought.
No, and what he said made a great point, and you took it inside the rubber wraps, whatever the hell. Listen, what he did made a great point. Most athletes, when they do get successful, they look for that, and they don't bring the money back in.
Who cares?
Who cares? See, you don't care because it's not you or your people. That's why I'm saying that sometimes outside people do not belong in these types of conversations. You see why I say that you don't belong in these conversations?
It's that type of mentality that sounds racist, Deacon. This is what I'm telling you, bro.
It can sound like it wants to you, bro. It can sound like you want it. We talking about.
You're mad because a black man gets money.
How in the hell am I mad, bro? What is he talking about?
I don't care if he chooses a fucking midget. Who gives a fuck?
What is this dude talking about, man? Come on, I can't do this.
Why is it so important to you that when a black man gets rich, he must marry a black woman and keep that wealth amongst black people only and no one else? What does that sound like to you, Deacon? Come on, bro. Let that be another race. Let that be a white man. When a white man, he better only be with white women and not give his money to any other race.
I don't give a damn what the white man do. Just quit killing my people. Quit messing over. I don't give a damn what he do. Just leave us the hell alone if you can't help us. If he can't help us.
on that, Deacon. Don't start. There's stats on this shit. The white man's out here killing your people. That's who's doing it.
Don't bring the damn Fox News over here to me.
So so you don't want to use FBI database stats. You don't want to use the U.S. Census stats. So you have your own stats. What stats do you have, Deacon?
You don't listen to a damn word I say, man, because you so keyed on making your own damn points.
Link, bro. Just give me one website. I say? I'll look it up right now, bro.
Hold on, bro. You making your own.
I'm 50-something years old from Florida. This is how it goes outside my house. So what statistics do you have then?
Hey, Fred, bro, get this nigga off. You're not black, bro. You're not black, bro. That's a subject.
Oh, so fuck the statistics.
I can't go in the Mexican community, bro. I can't go in your community and say nothing. I can't go to your community and start and say what y'all people ain't going through.
Yeah, you can.
Right.
No, I can. No, I can't. Bro. If I go to LA, I get shot down, bro. If I come to y'all community and say, "Oh, what Mexicans should do."
Why?
That's what I'm saying. This man ain't got no business.
Come on now.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. We having conversation with somebody who refused to understand the black plight. He's telling us what we should and should not do. What? Come on, man.
Show, bro.
Come on, man.
You a sellout, Fred. With your Asian wife, bro. You got an Asian wife, bro. You ain't for black people, nigga.
Asian white?
I come to LA and see you, bro. I come to LA and see you.
Okay, go ahead. Go to LA right now. Boy. I bet I won't be there because I don't live there. But go ahead. Go.
I'm talking about Fred. I'm talking about you and Fred, boy.
What the hell Fred do?
Hey,
Kyle, you talking all that junk, nigga. You talking that junk. I'm from Florida, boy. Duval. 904.
What the hell did Fred do?
You allow this guy to come on this show, bro.
What? I told you, give me some of the stats. If I'm using the wrong stats,
you want to beat up Fred because of this opinion?
Man, Max, Hold on.
Shut up, boy. You live in Las Vegas, boy. Y'all dirty up there. Y'all dirty up
man.
there.
This man Max this is what I'm saying, man. It's like whatever. Hold on, bro. What we talking about?
My daughter can't hear this BS that y'all got going on right now. Come on,
with that fake behind chain.
Well, you shouldn't
Take
have
them
it in
pictures
here,
out the
bro.
wall.
Come on now.
Take them pictures out the wall.
Now,
You would
listen.
never be Ali. You would never be Floyd.
Listen, man. All I'm saying is this man refused, and he don't want to hear a damn thing as it pertains to the black plight. Right?
I literally just asked you, give me a website where you get the stats from. If
I'm
I got
not
the wrong
finna
one,
sit here and debate
$1,000s
you about what we are going through, because you don't give a damn about the black plight, bro.
Hey,
give me some statistics, bro.
How the hell?
What the fuck I got to prove something to you for, man? Come on, man.
Oh, now
I
you
ain't
don't
got
gotta
to do
prove
that.
nothing. Oh, now
Yeah,
you
because
don't
I'm saying here, because whatever I'm saying, I'm going back and forth with you for no damn reason.
Keep talking and don't prove nothing with no stats and no facts. Just I walk outside of Florida
and this is what I mean by this is dead ass wrong to have this man on the platform to sit here and argue with me about my motherfucking people, man. Come on, man. Where they do this shit at, man?
Your people? What you mean?
My people.
Bruh.
What part of that you don't understand?
No.
My
hey,
people.
Guess what? My brothers and my niece and nephew are my people before they're yours, and I guarantee that shit.
And keep them to yourself, bro, because they ain't mine.
So now,
I'm talking about
black,
my
so
people.
you don't want them no more. Now you don't want them.
They ain't. I don't know who the hell you talking about. I'm talking about my people.
They're black. That shit all
That's what you say. That's what you say.
That's your people.
That's what you say.
On our side. You see Kyle. You see that nigga. You see that punk boy. You live in a small house. How you live? Bro, your house small as hell, bro. You ain't nothing, nigga. You ain't nothing, nigga.
Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom apartment.
On your kids, nigga. On your kids. I said. Now do something.
Are you done, Detroit? Come on, man.
I live 10 minutes from the beach, though. Where you at?
Ain't gonna do. Y'all ain't gonna. Man, you carry a gun because you can't fight, nigga. You carry a gun because you can't fight. You know you can't fight.
I don't live a lifestyle.
Hey, Fred, don't kick the brother out from Florida, man. I like his energy. Don't kick him out. I like his energy.
I don't live a lifestyle where I need a strap.
Okay,
so you're telling me I should need a strap in case I meet someone like you, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Because you can't fight. That's why.
Right? No, so
you're
telling me I need a gun?
That's why, nigga.
I don't need a gun.
That's why. Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna beat me up? Bro?
Yeah.
Are you
when your daughter get older, she gonna like BBC. Yeah.
Are you gonna bring me up? Oh my God, you gonna beat me up?
Yo, oh my God, you gonna beat me up? Oh my God, shut up. You gonna call me a mayate?
All he's saying is, man, listen. All he's saying is, bro, you just don't. Listen, man, you just don't.
How can anyone keep you down?
Listen, bro, listen. The thing is, man, we trying to have a conversation about our conditions of our people, and you seems to come off as very disrespectful and dismissive, and very dismissive. I'm telling you. Listen, bro. Fred, hold on, bro. Listen, Fred, did I not say earlier from the offset that the condition of my people, we don't have time to be trying to fix nobody else. We have mass shooting that we're doing to each other. We have mass, when you talk about poverty situations, we have to fix. We can't be trying to fix no damn body else. We have no allies, so we ain't got time to be fake kicking it with nobody.
How do you not have allies? You really think that nobody outside of white people care about white people?
Where are they doing anything about the plight of black people besides damn lip service?
What are they supposed to be doing, Deacon? And who should be doing it?
Let me tell you something.
You got the answers.
Hold on, I'm going to tell you something.
You gonna answer it? Or you gonna avoid it again?
Let me tell you something, bro. If you will listen, if you will listen, you can learn something.
But are you gonna answer my question directly, or are you gonna go off?
No, I don't. I'm not following your lead about my problems. I'm not gonna follow your lead about my issue.
You're not gonna answer the question.
This is not. I'm not. If it was about your people, I'll say, you know what? Find a Mexican brother that can answer that for you. I'm talking about my people.
Mexicans aren't my people, though. Mexicans aren't my.
Listen, man, Fred. If I can talk, let me say something here to y'all. Listen, you got black
folk. How am I broke, bro? How am I broke?
Hold on. Duval.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Hey, let me.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me
read the super chats. Let me read the super.
Okay, go ahead.
Super chat. Thank you, dog. I appreciate it. Kevin Brown. Yeah, this dude's a fucking clown. Kane comes in and says, "What's up, Kane? I appreciate you." In the back, broke boy with the glasses at Deacon. Did you guys vote for Gilliam in 2018?
Hey, don't respond to the clowns, Duval. Just listen to it and keep it moving. Just listen to it and keep it moving. Cause them guys,
listen to Uncle Deacon.
Them guys there don't even matter, bro. For real.
Oh my God, he's the clown.
Hey, I'm coming to LA, bro. I'm coming to LA. sign the contract. We can get in the
because
ring.
the first statement that you read,
I'm gonna make you wait 5 years like Earl Spence.
Hey, you know Floyd, bro. You know Floyd.
Hey, you clean up my side.
Come on, let's go.
Who are you talking about?
Let's go in the back.
Max or Fred?
Now let me finish what I was finna say, because Fred done read the super chat.
Both of them.
Can I yeah, that type of shit. Come on, bro. See, because one thing I've learned, and that's why I'm keeping my blood pressure down. I learned this over time. You got a lot of internet gangsters. You got a lot of internet gangsters. So I understand that. So ain't no sense of me taking it from 0 to 100 for nothing. Hold on. Listen, we talking about black folk who have been through slavery and and when you talking about every condition under the sun, totally destroyed, right? And hung, burned alive, shot in the head, body parts fit. You know, white folks even ate black folks for dinner, served them to alligators here in Florida. Just disgusting shit, right? Now, all this, and still today being murdered on national television. 3 Asians get beat up. They pass federal law to protect them. We've been asking for a hate crime bill for black folk from, too damn long. I haven't got that. I'm talking about, you can't even keep up with the bodies. But 3 Asians get beat up, supposedly, and they rush and pass a federal bill to protect them. This is the conditions that I'm talking about. So I don't want lip service, because they know if they give us federal protection, then they have to see us as real citizens. Then they can no longer by law come and just gun us down, because we matter.
What kind of federal protection? What do you mean?
I'm talking to my brothers right now. I'm talking to the brothers.
Perform hate crimes.
I'm talking to the brothers, man. I'm talking to my brothers, man.
Okay.
And as I'm saying, man, if they do this, then they gotta respect us. That's why they're not gonna do that. But why they're not gonna give us reparations.
Deacon, we gotta,
because if they do that, then they gotta give us reparations, bro.
Deacon, we gotta force their hand though. We gotta come more together.
How long have we been forcing their goddamn hand? And that don't mean we stop, but how long have we been forcing their hand? Forcing their hand with our dead bodies.
Exactly. That's what he again.
We haven't done a good job together.
That's our point, nigga.
That ain't got shit to do with the white man.
That's our point. Come on.
Wow.
You gotta.
Wow.
You said come
man,
together.
You got to stop this shit, man.
It's like
you
the
got to
rap
stop
game.
this shit, man. Wow.
It's like the rap game. Listen to what I'm saying, man. Y'all niggas just be talking. It's like the rap game.
Wow, really? That's what, man.
Bro, let him get off, nigga.
Man. Come on, man. What the hell, man? We just be talking.
Get off. Can he respond to you?
Deacon was riding for Justin Smollett.
Listen to what I'm saying. It's like getting a record deal. The record company wants you to come with something. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow. Your mic going out, bro. Can't hear you. That was God doing something with your mic. He ain't making no damn sense. But go ahead. You see how God work? Work on him.
Can you hear me? All right. And so it's like signing. It's like trying to get a deal with a record company. You got to have more than talent. You got to be able to. You got to be able to hustle. You got to see the numbers. The numbers got to make sense. You got to come with the. You got to come with the social media presence. You got to come with the views. You got to come with you know what I'm saying. So you got to come with something before a record company say, I'm gonna sign this dude. We got to come with some shit. We got to come with our shit together. We got to come together as a unit. We got to come supporting each other. We haven't done that. So they're not going to give us no deal because we haven't forced their hand to give us a deal. I'm tired of looking at what the white man, what he giving out, what he ain't doing. We got to do some shit for ourselves. I gotta do a better job of making sure that my brother's able to eat. Fuck the white man. I got to do that. So then when we come and they see us, they know that we about that action. You know what I'm saying? The reason why back in the 60s we saw progression is because they saw us. We came with some shit. We came with togetherness. We came with businesses. We came with that. We don't have that right now. We don't have the camaraderie right now. But back in them days, that's what we had. We had Tulsa. We had money. We had
But we
shit.
were segregated. We were segregated. That's the point. That's the point.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man.
Oh my God,
At the end
man.
of the day,
This is crazy, bro.
At the
Come
end
on,
of the
Fred.
day, whether we segregated
You
or
believe
not,
in segregation
Wow,
too?
man.
we still
Because
gotta
we
do
was
our
together.
fucking part.
Exactly.
You believe in segregation too?
No, I'm just saying. In order to come
okay,
together, we have to come together. In order to progress. That's it. It's not
So we
hating
have
on
to
white
be
people. Like
segregated to come
it's
together.
not.
We can't look in a
come
fucking
together
mirror
as
and say, you know
people.
what, I need to get my shit together. We gotta go be segregated from everybody else in order for us to get our shit together. Give me a fucking break.
No, but Mexicans, Puerto
This a
Ricans,
goddamn
Asians, they
shame.
do
This
that.
man said
And
a
they
whole lot of
successful.
nothing, man. I ain't
And they
lying, man.
successful.
This
Will
man
Castro,
just said a whole lot of nothing, man.
And then they come to, and then we come together. When we successful, when we broke bread, when we break bread to each other, then we could branch on.
Nigga, I
That's
just
the
said
point.
Will
Nigga, I just
Castro
said
says typical.
But what if you could break
Latino-
more
Malcolm
bread
X,
with
hey,
oh,
this
sorry,
guy's a
sorry,
Malcolm
sorry,
X
Fred.
man. Malcolm X said the same thing, didn't he?
1 second.
Didn't Malcolm X believe in that? We build churches. We build churches, but we don't build school for other black. That's what he's saying. We build this but we don't build this for other black people. Right? That's what Malcolm X said?
Not his last 2 years.
Will Castro says typical Latino with white supremacy views and talking points.
Facts.
Max,
Facts.
I'm talking to you, Max.
Shout out to that brother.
Oh, you heard me. Oh, damn. Shucks. I wonder if my black brothers are gonna love me in the morning. Oh shit.
Shout out to that brother, man.
Let me say
But
this.
Dylan, who had black friends? Just because you have black
though.
friends, and see,
Let me
this
say
I got
this.
black family,
don't mean
blood
nothing.
brothers. It's
That don't
not
mean
friends,
nothing, bro.
bruh. It's not friends.
That don't mean
It
nothing,
does mean
bro.
it
That
might
don't mean
not
that you
mean
can't
shit
be
to you.
racist. It's subconscious
It might not mean shit to
racism.
you.
It's subconscious.
Why would I be
It's
racist?
subconsciously racist.
Why would I want to think anything that would affect my brothers being anywhere below me or anything?
It's
If anything,
people
I want all my brothers to be better than me.
It's
So,
people that
I'm the
love black
fuck of the
people,
family, so that
black
ain't got nothing to do
whatever,
with nothing.
but then they still say racist stuff. They still act racist. Look at the adult.
You know, people are racist against Mexicans too, right? You know, people are racist against whites too,
No,
right?
I don't support
and
that. I
Asians
ain't
too, right?
support no.
Okay, and I don't
No.
support none of it either. So I'm not
But I'm
gonna support
saying
it coming
Mexicans
back to
come
me
together.
either.
Yeah, they come together. And
I told
Ain't no
the story.
Mexicans ever came together with
But
me.
why can't we?
Ain't no Mexicans ever came together with me.
But hey, this is my
I
thing.
told. Hold on, Kyle. Kyle, you just said a whole lot. Let me say something. Kyle, pause for a minute, man. Hold on, Kyle. Kyle, you just said a whole lot. Let me, cause you just a puppet in the pond for real.
You a puppet now, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm serious. Kyle, he just.
If you
Yeah,
don't
I'm serious.
agree with
You just like that little chihuahua just barking at my damn leg. Just pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean? Cut the shit, man. Listen, bro. I just told you.
You can't even argue a goddamn point with statistics and facts, bro.
Man, listen, bro. You love to holler about everybody can't come. I ain't trying to save everybody,
I
bro.
ain't saving you niggas. That's for goddamn sure.
And check this out. But check this out. If we got to depend on Kyle to save us, we in a lot of fucking trouble. That's to start with. A whole lot of goddamn trouble. Because and what you talking about? Hold on. And you talking about taking somebody? Where you supposed to be going? Where is it that you supposed to be going? Where is it that you supposed to be going to save a nigga? Where is it that you supposed to be going? Hold on. Wherever you going, Kyle, you went yesterday. Wherever you going to, you went yesterday. And when you wake your black ass up tomorrow, you going to the same goddamn place tomorrow. Where you went
not
today.
begging a white man for a goddamn thing.
Hell, you talking about, man? You just listen, bro. You just disgusting, bro. You disgusting, bro. As a man, you I'm for real, man. You for real, yeah, man. Cause you allow your man. Don't do that shit, man. I'm serious, man.
Don't be talking about your people like that.
I ain't his people. I can't come.
No, listen, no, that's your line. That's your line. That everybody can't come. That's not what's in my heart. My heart is the condition of my people, bro. Not to get on here and bark. I mean, just barking just to be heard. What the fuck is that?
I'm from Miami too. Hey, Deacon, I'm from Miami too.
Hey, at the end of the day,
give me
I
the
don't
cussing,
give a
man.
fuck
Oh,
if the
Lord.
white man give me a goddamn thing.
Man, I'm gonna do a 23
Listen, bro.
and to see
You
if
not
I'm
the listen, bro.
0.1% black so I can talk.
Let me tell you something, man. long as I can remember, I've been an independent brother. Long as my kids been on this earth, they never had to worry about nothing.
I don't brag or try to shine on nobody. I don't do stuff like that. But I make sure everybody good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I even bless strangers that I don't even know, bro. Cause that's who I am. And I'm not about the lip service. And what I was saying, what I said last night, bro, I said there was a little white kid that used to kick it with us, and we was at the club, and he was talking about him and another brother got pulled over, and he had some dope on him. The cops called him to the back of the car. They let him go and took the brother to jail who didn't even have the dope on him. And he laughed and told us he got the best of both worlds. I didn't find it funny. And the silly cats in the crowd, brothers that look like, they found it funny. I found it disgusting. And I don't kick it with none of them to this day. You know what I'm saying? We don't get the best of both worlds. We get the worst of the world that we're living in. We have to just make do of it. We got to make the best out of what we take slops and make caviar or whatever you want to say. We make the best out of nothing. Because that's who we are as a people.
Will Castro, it's the dismissing the point for me. It's a tactic to prepare to dismiss.
Facts.
Listen, man.
How you gonna say facts? You dismiss everything, Deacon. I ask you a straight up question. You go on about some
no,
shit. You never answer the question.
You are condescending and very dismissive as it pertains to the black people.
I said, send me a link to get better statistics.
And check it out. Even when I'm not on the panel, if these conversations are being had, you are still very dismissive. Listen, you laugh about everything that's demeaning about black people. If anybody say anything demeaning about black folks, you the first one to
So if somebody says something true about it, I fucking agree with it.
Okay, check this out. Whatever we talking about that's true or false, it ain't about Mexicans. So if we was on a Mexican panel doing this here, see, certain things ain't funny when it's talking about y'all.
What do y'all?
You the only Mexican on the platform inside of a black conversation. I found strange. I find strange and disrespectful.
You can't tell me shit.
Can I ask something?
You can't tell me who I am, dog. Like you can't say you're this and that's what you are. And you don't like it, you're that. No, I'm not. I don't identify as that. I've never filled out paperwork as that. Nope. And if you talk to any Mexican in California, they do not consider me Mexican. I got the nickname as a fucking joke because I kept it with nothing but black people, and they used to call me Mexico, like the fucking country. I didn't choose this shit, and real nicknames don't get chosen. We don't get to choose our own nicknames. Some people got shitty and poopy as nicknames. You think they fucking chose that shit? No. Oh my God. Real nicknames are given, and you get stuck with the shit, and that's where I'm at. So you can stop with all of your people, your people, your people. My people are Americans. My people are my fucking family. And my people are non-segregationalists. How about that? Let's start there.
Speak fast.
You need to start on your people's channel. Start there.
Yeah, non-segregationalists for sure. I will start a channel with people that don't believe in segregation. Yeah, I have no
Fred,
problem
if I could
with
say something once Max is done.
Yeah, go ahead, Kane. You good?
Deacon, bro, if I can just ask you, you talk all this game.
Don't come in. I don't want to talk to you, bro. I can hear it out your voice. I don't want to talk. Don't come on disrespect me. Don't talk to me. Talk to somebody. I'm not going to respond to you. Well, I'm not going to respond to you. I'm going to tell you that now.
Don't answer then. Just mute your mic then and leave. Because all you do is bark, bark, bark. But where are you at in Miami Gardens, in the community, working? You talk all this game, barking, barking, barking. You out here giving people disrespect. But where are you at in the community? You talk all this shit. You right there in Miami Gardens. Why don't you go out here and patrol these streets? It's 12:30. It's one of the worst communities in the neighborhood right now. And where you at? You talk so much shit. And in reality, honestly, bro, you just come in here and waste everyone's time. Like, you're just wasting our fucking time in reality, bro. You worse than the TV. You speak.
Man, suck my nuts.
Then whatever. Talk whatever you want, bro.
But I thought Miami was a Spanish city.
In reality.
It's not really a black city.
You
like
doing
that.
nothing. You doing nothing. You just in here talking, and just pissing everybody off. You just talk so much nonsense, dog.
You drunk with my nuts in your mouth.
I ain't drunk.
Go sober up somewhere.
Everybody, listen, I'm talking facts, and in reality, everybody in the chat is thanking me for coming here talking shit to you. Because in reality, you just talk so much shit. So much shit. And you have no
if my nuts on your chin, what's in your mouth?
Words. Listen, you in Miami Gardens, you do nothing. Do nothing for your community. You the
If
same
my
one
nuts
voted.
on your chin, what's in your
the
mouth?
same
Hey,
one
he
that
let someone
voted
borrow
for
a check one
Gillum.
time.
You the same one that voted for Gillum, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. You voted for Gillum. I don't want to hear nothing.
And
Gillum's
I
the
love
same
him.
one.
And
Oh,
I
you
love
love
him.
him? That's the.
I
Oh, you
love
love
him.
him? That's
I
the
don't.
same guy that
I
had a
don't.
dick in his
Listen.
asshole.
Yeah,
Same
and
guy
guess
that.
what?
Hey,
I
quiet,
ain't got no
That's
issue
his
with it.
business. That's his
Whatever,
business.
whatever he do in his private
Same
time, bro,
guy.
that's his
Hey, no.
business. I don't hate
Whatever
that,
you say.
brother.
Hey,
I don't
same
hate
guy
that.
that was caught with a dick in his asshole on
And you
narcotics.
got my
KO on
nuts
the
on your
floor.
chin. What's in your mouth?
Hey, wait.
What?
Hey,
It's
I'm just
Pride
trying to
Month.
ask, bro.
It's Pride Month.
I'm just talking facts, bro. Listen, you voted for a guy that got a dick in his ass and was KO on the floor with narcotics. They took a picture of him butt naked in front of the whole world. And then you saying you still love him? Man, you talk so much about these people.
But what
These
does
people
have to do
don't
with his
listen. Your
personality?
people
That
don't
has
even
nothing to
love
do with
you.
personality,
So
bro.
why are you saying you love
You
them?
talking about
Your people
sexuality?
don't love
And
you.
I'm
You talk so
listening
much
to you.
about your
You
You
talking
not
about
people.
sex.
a,
That
here's
don't have
Your
nothing
another
to do with
people
Hispanic
somebody
don't
on the
even
saying.
panel.
love you.
We got two
You
Hispanics
listen.
on the
You
panel
talk so
talking
much, Cam.
shit about
I'm
black
talking
folks
facts.
shit.
I'm talking
Get your
facts.
ass out of
And
here
you
and go talk
upset.
over there to your
No,
But
people.
that
bro,
don't have
you
nothing to
get
do with
your
you saying
ass
you
out of
talking
here because you
facts,
just
but
talk so much
you
shit.
talking about somebody's sexuality. That's not
And where are
facts.
you?
What
That
did he
is
do?
facts. What do you mean? What do you mean? What did he
I'm
do?
from
What did
Jacksonville,
he
bro.
do?
I'm from Jacksonville. Hey, I can
And
make
what?
that
You
trip up
voted for him
305.
too. You
I'm from
voted for
Liberty
him
City.
too.
I'm from
Go
Liberty
ahead.
City,
What you
nigga.
talking? You talking
305,
nonsense.
boy.
Why am I here making
305
bread
Liberty
and you
City.
wasting time?
You
Not
know
talking
what you know
bullshit.
what it is, bro. You know what it
What
is.
is what? What
305
is
Liberty
what?
City.
What is what, dude? I live in Miami, the nicest area in
904.
Miami. Like, what are you
I'm a
talking about?
904.
Where?
I'm in
Where do you
904.
see gangs in Miami talking
305. My mom
nonsense?
is in Hurricane Andrew.
Bro,
I know about
what?
Miami.
Huh? Bro, whatever you saying, bro. You talking about stuff that's 30 years old. I don't know what you're
Show
talking
your
about.
face, boy. Show your face.
Man, I'll show
Cause
my
I was
face, bro.
stalking.
What you scared of?
I
I'm
was
right
stalking.
here.
I
What
show
you
my face.
scared of? What you scared of? Like, what's this
I
guy
told
scared
you,
of?
two
Deacon ain't gonna show
Hispanics.
his
I'm
face
outside.
though.
I ain't scared of
Hey,
nothing,
let
bro.
me find
Ugly
out
behind,
Deacon a
boy.
whole
Boy,
white
you was
man,
in the
man.
dark.
Man
Shut
No,
talking.
Benny
I want
Bigby
the light,
ass,
bro. I
man.
want the light.
Man, I'm outside right
You
now,
better
bro.
not
Cause
be a
I'm
whole
inside.
white
My
man,
pants be
man.
screaming at me, bro. I did y'all solid. Fred, bro,
Talk
you know
behind,
it's
boy.
love.
Appreciate you, dog.
Hey, but you with the glasses, bro. Chill out, bro. You came in here earlier. You were cool the last time, bro. But then you started going. You went off track, bro.
But I'm
Keep it
just
real.
saying, he dismissing black people problem. You not black, bro. You not black. You from Miami.
I
Another
said
racist
that
city.
when I
Another
heard his
Bro,
sexist
he's
voice. That's
city.
just
why I didn't
he's
want to
just
hear him.
Where
giving you
black
a
people found it.
perspective.
Where black people
He's
found
giving
it.
you a perspective, bro. And you guys just get upset. Bro, you guys take it too
Hey,
That's
serious.
not a perspective. That's not a perspective, bro.
Bro, you
You not
take shit
black,
too
bro.
serious, bro.
Stay out our
I don't
somebody
issue.
care.
once
I
told
don't
me
care
never
if I'm
trust a
not
man that wears
black, bro.
shades
Like, who
inside.
cares if I'm not
You
black? Like,
not
why
black,
you
bro.
guys so
I don't go in
tribalist?
no Mexican community. I don't go
I
in no
ain't
other community.
Mexican. I'm not
Duval,
Mexican.
this
I don't go
kid
in no
is
other community. I don't go in no other community.
This
Hey, show
kid is
me.
drunk.
What
He got
community?
my
There's
nuts
Come
so
on,
on
many
his
other
bro.
people
chin,
in
and
here.
he
What are
know
you
It's
what's
like
in
me
talking
his
saying I'm
about?
mouth.
going in the
He's
Puerto
drunk,
Rican
and he
community,
need to go
telling them what
sober
they
What
up.
are you
not going
talking
through.
about?
That's
Black
not me
community.
telling
There's
them
so many other people
going
in here.
to whatever community and say what they not going through. That's like me saying
What
going to the
community? We on
Ukraine and
YouTube.
saying,
What are you
oh,
talking
the
about?
Ukraine don't have problems. Remember, you dismiss you. Okay,
What are you
Max,
talking
why didn't
about?
you
Now
call
you're
out
losing us. You're
Kyle
losing us, bro.
dismissing the Ukraine? He said he don't care what's going on over there. Ain't that the same thing, nigga? The
You're
same thing.
losing
No,
He's
us,
it's
bro. You're
America.
losing us.
It's
You're losing
America.
us, bro.
yeah,
I care about
yeah.
American problems.
You're
And
losing us,
the
bro.
thing is, I wouldn't feel disrespected if you said,
But see,
"Damn,
you
it's
just
fucked up. Why
oh
did
my
they
god,
keep
I
locking up?
got
Why
you.
they keep on
I
locking up
got you.
Mexicans at the border?
I got
Because
you,
they
bro. I
coming
got
in
you. You
illegally.
dismissed
Ain't
them.
nobody gonna tell you not to talk about it. What do you mean? Like,
Hey, listen. At the end of the day, black folks have to look out for black folks before anybody looks out for us. That's what I need
That's
to.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
That's
looking
so you
out
what
for
guys
we
my
gotta
saying.
look out for
family
Oh
first.
That's
yourself.
what
I'm
we
looking out
saying.
for my family first.
That's what we saying.
Well,
I'm
Max, my
looking out for
family
my
is black.
family.
Nigga,
I
your
get
family
that.
is black too.
That's
So
cool.
nigga, shut the fuck up. What
That's
I'm saying
cool.
is this. This is what I'm saying. Because we're missing the boat. At the end of the day,
whoa,
black folks gotta come together and come with some shit. We can't come halfway with nothing, thinking somebody gonna give us something. We gotta go out and get it ourselves, and then we come to the table with some shit.
But how are you going to be unified if half the people believe that you should be separate and half the people say, nah, we shouldn't? Then you don't have a full team. Like just between you and Deacon. If you guys are picking if you are captains picking teams, you're on opposite teams. You're a disgusting human being in his eyes.
Troy.
So how are you included?
Hey, Troy.
That don't mean I don't love my brother. We talk shit to each other, but guess what? That's what brothers do. That we talk shit to each other, but we get some understanding. At the end of the day, even though I talk shit to him, and he may talk shit to me, if we on the same set, and if I seen somebody trying to put pause on him, guess what? I'm gonna be the first one to get off with him.
I'm gonna be right there.
We don't do the same for
that's
you.
my brother.
You gotta take them glasses off in the building, though, brother. Hey, hold on.
Look at Miami. Don't Cubans run Miami?
Hey, real quick.
What
We're gonna let you talk for long enough with them glasses on in the damn building. You gotta take them glasses off in the building, cuz we're gonna let you talk for way too long with them damn glasses on.
Hey,
tell them to put them back.
Will Castro says he's Cuban. He's Cuban. You Cuban, Kane? Kane, you Cuban?
I'm Cuban.
Okay, great. Roland,
I mean, I wouldn't even
Don't they do that
consider
in the
myself
Cuban
Cuban, bro. I'm
They come
American,
together. Oh
bro.
my
Like
God.
I've never even been to Cuba. Bro.
I knew it. I knew he was good. I knew it.
Nothing wrong with supporting folks who look like you. Roland Curtis. Appreciate you, Roland.
I'm not saying segregate. I'm just saying help our people. We got to first.
Hey, that's fine. Whatever you want to do with your money, feel free. I'll never want to tell nobody.
I believe in buying up all the land that we can buy. Buy up all the land that we can buy. Come together, buy up all the land we can buy, and build us a community. And everybody's welcome to come and spend their money. We're not saying that. When we open up shop, come just like we've been spending with y'all for years. Come on in and spend money with us.
Who's y'all?
You feel me? And that's that part.
Who's y'all?
You know?
Who's
The
y'all?
invisible white man that runs everything.
We the biggest.
I'm talking to three brothers on the panel. I'm talking to three brothers on the panel.
You know have a business
Period.
in Miami? What white people do you know in Miami that have a business?
Motherfucking thing Highlander running shit. 400 years old.
I don't think I know one white person with a business in Miami that I know personally. So like, who's y'all? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I'm so confused. Like, bro, there's Colombians, there's Dominicans down here. There's so many races down here. Like, you're like, y'all. Like, who's y'all? There's like so many different people. It's like he tries to make everything like white and black. Like, bro, it's not. Like,
bro, when I go to LA,
I'm talking to three brothers on the panel.
That's the problem, bro.
Look at Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes versus George
with you is black. Like
another example.
All right, so listen. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna give y'all a problem with that stuff. All right. So, my homeboy, it's about my best friend in the world, and then my brother. I told them niggas, why don't we try to buy a house on the same block? You know what I mean? So we could kind of build our own community.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that, but what happens is niggas always be like, "Oh, bro, man, that ain't even, man. You know, I don't know about."
And see, because you brought out the fact of two people, and you say niggas. Come on, man. And see how that's funny to non-black people when you do that, because you're saying it as a almost even if you don't mean it. Kyle, I'm talking to you, brother. Listen, I'm talking to this brother, man. Will y'all allow me to talk to my brother for a minute? Kyle, that could be seen and heard as a blanket statement. Niggas, because you had an experience with two people. That's not everybody. I mean, you might bump into two more brothers or five brothers who are looking to collab with a brother like you yourself. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to move around. Sometimes you got to get uncomfortable in order to get in position. You got to be willing to move around sometimes. So because you have experience with two people, you can't just say because you had a bad experience with two brothers. That's niggas. Come on.
You had a bad experience with a couple white people, and that's white people. So what's the difference?
Listen, shut the fuck up, Max. Listen, the
point I'm making, man, like,
listen, the point I'm making is niggas don't ever want to do shit together. Niggas always want to do shit alone. That's the point I was trying to make to you.
I feel like that's a lot of people besides like the Asians.
Okay, I'm willing. I'm gonna make you an offer on this show. I'm willing to buy some land with you. What you want to do?
Oh, there you go.
Anywhere, we got to move around. I'm willing to move around.
All right,
hey, can I rent an apartment?
Hell no.
Oh no.
Hell no.
All right. I'll be suing you soon. Thank you.
I'm willing to collab, and it's getting perfect for me anyway. That's why I said last night to Fred, the bubble done popped for me, and the sister said, "Oh, well, he must have been in the box somewhere." No, I ain't talking about no jail. I just been building something. I'm not just with the lip service. I've been building the wealth. I've been building, trying to position myself for generational wealth, not for myself, but for my kids and their kids and their kids and their so on and so on. I want to be the next Hilton family or what have you. You feel me? I want that for my family. I want to break the generational curse dealing with poverty and incarceration and so forth and the ghetto living. No, not for mine. I don't want that legacy for my family. That's what I'm talking about. And as black folk, we can get together and make this happen. If I have experience with two black people that went awry, that didn't go well, guess what I do? I take that as fuel. I take that as information. I take that and process it and makes me wiser, stronger, sharper. It ain't gonna stop me. It's just gonna motivate me and prepare me moving forward on how to better do this thing. That's what you take that as motivation and gas and fuel. Don't take it as an L. Your L's need to be fuel. Let that fuel you to get up and do it even more and take that, and digest that and say, you know what? I did it that way. It went wrong that way, but it could have worked if I would have just tweaked it right here and tweaked it right there. You're going back in with more information than you had when you messed up. Now you got the experience. That right there was just experience. So it's really not an L. It's fuel. That's how I see shit.
And as a man, I hope you guys accomplish that. I'll be happy to see you guys get your own land. I wouldn't hate because you're not my fucking color, and I wouldn't hate on you in no type of way because you're not my color. I want to see everybody be successful. Period.
We're gonna do that, man, and we're gonna have lawyers. We got lawyers, but I'm just saying we're gonna make sure both of us are satisfied. We're gonna make sure that we can keep this going and that both families can be satisfied. And as we go, we encourage more brothers to get in. And the more you do that,
what about me,
bruh, your money spent. Your money spent.
I could get some land with you guys too.
Your money spent. That's all I'm saying.
No.
So what I'm saying is, listen. No, what I'm saying is, anything to change the condition of our people, your money spent too. Your money is not denied, but you cannot. You cannot put us at a disadvantage on any part of anything and think that we supposed to. What I'm saying is what's going on right now. I'm speaking to the conditions right now. We've been just taking the blunt of things so much till we just give up. We don't want to try it again because we had an experience. Because we went in with somebody, they came out winning, we took a L, but they walked away good. No, we ain't doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure the condition of our people change starting in-house. Meaning, once we do the in-house and work our way out and begin to build and collab and bring more people in, because people are not going to come in if they don't see it working for you two, right? If they see what y'all doing is working and that y'all are not jiving, what that does is entice other people to want to, hey, man, I'm going to check that out. I'm gonna see. Oh, yeah, I like what they're doing. I'm gonna see if I can rock with that. Now we got websites, we got stuff put up for brothers who want to come in. They're gonna be thoroughly vetted. Everything has to be true about them. The finances, everything. See what I'm saying? And we can, and once we get to a certain level, then we can start helping other brothers who don't have a lot of money to build their credit Because we're gonna bring, as you're dealing with people, you attract more people, smarter people than smarter than you, that got more things going on that they can put in. You know what I'm saying? They help build the community, because now they understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to build community. Now you got brothers who are coming in who know how to build credit, who help brothers who ain't got no more than 5, 6,000, 10,000, 15,000, can help them start flipping a home or two. It's about helping one another. See, some people get the information and don't want to share it. They get the information, they want to sit down on it and look at other brothers and try to, like Fred was saying earlier about Floyd, like he feel like Floyd come off as a braggadocious, shiny type guy. I got more than you. And the Bible speaks of that type of person. That's a devilish person. When you see a person who think that who tell you that he's better than you and show you that know that the devil's in the room. The devil done came in the room, bro. Because then you get to dealing with a person's mental and tearing them down, making them feel less than what God created them to be, which is a great specimen of God. You don't play with God, bro. That's why I say I love and respect everybody, regardless of how people see me, take me, or whatever. I don't have to know you to show you love, bro.
But for all God's people, then why do you separate beyond that?
Because we talking about even when you're dealing with the go back in the biblical days, think about the slaves then. Think about the 400 years of oppression of those people who was enslaved. Listen, we're the same people, just a different time. There's nothing new under the sun. We're dealing with the conditions of our people who are suffering in the drug-infested ghettos, right? No one wants to be a part of that. And I say it all the time. A starving people is a desperate people, and a desperate people are dangerous people. And if they are all climbed in and packed in together, they're going to kill each other. They're hungry. They're starving. They can't think right. If you're hungry, you can't go to school and learn on a hungry belly. When you send your child to school, you want to make sure that that child is fed, clean from head to toe, nice bath, and nice, make sure that kid is fed well. You send that kid out of there with hugs and kisses, making that kid feel loved. So when that kid go to school, he can learn.
Final words.
That kid can learn. Yeah. What time is it? Hold on. What time is it?
It's time to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, how long we been talking, bro? It's 1 o'clock. It's after 1.
Good amount. Good amount.
Well, we're going
I'm glad you engaged.
We're going live for the boxing section, though. So if y'all want to continue to cuss Mex out, feel free to come over to the boxing section.
Come on down.
Listen, man, before I go, man, I want to say this one last thing, man.
I apologize.
Okay, I apologize. You want to hear me say I apologize? That famous word, I apologize.
I apologize. Just ask.
No. Listen, man. When I say things like that, man, I'm very genuine about that. I am a person truly of God. I believe that when you talking about having a relationship with God, that's personal. And you should have one. Everyone should have a personal relationship with God. And yeah, we do things where we got to go and repent. The conversation I had with this brother tonight, I'm gonna have to go repent for that because of who I am, the relationship I have with God. Because I'm not gonna be able to sleep unless I repent for that. I know I said some foul things that was that I shouldn't have said. But you know, we get hot, boy, we go at it. Because as a man, you're not gonna step on my toes and think I'm gonna push you up off me, right? You have to back up off me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then I go talk to God about it later. You know what I'm saying? you gotta get off my toes. But all due respect to everyone on the panel, man. Real talk. And shout out to Lil Duval. You know, much respect, man. It's my first time seeing you, fiery brother. He's about that. I like that.
Y'all. I apologize.
Yeah, I love that energy, bro.
Apologize.
You know, we get like that on the shop, man. We get a little heated, but it's all love at the end of the day. But again, before I go, black issue is to be talked about with black men. Now, like I said, we don't have any allies, but if without lip service, if we can get some real allies, we will take that. But if it's not real, if it's only lip service, we don't have time for that. We got too much work to do. We got too much work to do. Hey, peace and love, everybody. Catch y'all on the next one.
Good night.
Yes, sir.
I want to say I'm sorry about absolutely nothing because I didn't disrespect anyone tonight. I didn't talk about having my balls on anyone's head or my dick in their mouth. So I got nothing to apologize for. Like, I use statistics. I told you where the statistics are at. The census, the FBI database. And of course, oh, they lying about those numbers. They lying about those. Okay, then where are the real numbers since you got them? Nobody got them. All right, cool. It's good. We can talk here from emotions or we can talk from facts. It is what it is. And if you notice, I did a very good job tonight and I didn't bring up the black on black murders and murdering in the black neighborhoods when we were talking about it. I'll let that go. But we know what the statistics show. So we can't deny that shit. And let me guess, that shit ain't real statistics either, right? It's good. I got love for everybody. I don't give a fuck what color you are. If I see you getting bullied or picked on racistly or whatever, I'm always gonna stand up for you and I don't care who you are. Period. It could be a random ass person at the store. If I hear someone calling someone an N-word or get someone getting jumped in the back for being a certain color, I don't rock with that shit. Period. So that's where I stand on that. Everyone else could, come on over to the boxing session. Come get this work. Let's go. Thank you, Fred. I love it, man. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You be hating on promoters, Fred, but you one of them, man. I see you over there get your Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum on, man. I'm seeing you, man. You more out Heyman trying to stay behind the scenes and let this shit happen.
I mean, how can anything? It's y'all show. What can I
love
add?
you, big homie.
You already know where I stand on it. Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you.
Number love, big homie. I'll let you right now, Kyle.
All right. Kane, what you got, man?
All right, Kane.
Fred, if you can send me the link to the PPV fight with you and that guy, I'll definitely be ready to watch it.
Oh, man. Put your stunner shades on. Put your stunner shades
That shit was funny, dog.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
I pray you don't let Deacon come back in for too long because waste our time too much with it. He's worse than the TV, dog. Let's be real. Just spews a lot of nonsense.
He about to cuss you up when that's how you get on here.
I know.
Like, here he is.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it was one of the funniest shows. This was funny, man. When he put the shades on, he's like, man, Fred, I see, man, you a sellout, dog. You a sellout, Fred. He's like, man, I'm coming after you, Fred. I'll meet you in LA. I'm ready for
I heard my name, and I was like, I was confused because my name didn't fit in the context of the conversation. So I'm like, I'm just and I'm really just thinking about my pistachios. I keep it a buck. I'm just sitting back because y'all
they just barking, everybody barking.
Yeah, then he said my name popped up, and I'm like, it's fine. You know what I mean? If you arguing with a fool, shit, they gonna think you won as well. So I just shut up and just laugh. So you know what I mean? So
oh my God, Fred, before we get off, Fred,
yes.
But I think Saturday was one of Bob Arum's most biggest disappointments. Unbelievable with Josue Vargas. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's
what a disappointment.
They said he should retire, right?
What I mean, I didn't even watch the fight, but I forgot he was fighting. I knew he was. I mean, I remember him because he was on the Tio undercard with Loma.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I remember him. And man, I just couldn't even believe him. He didn't even throw a punch.
It was the first round.
I think it was the first. I think it was
the
second round.
Damn.
I don't know what's his defense is always like, bro, what are you doing? Keep your hands up.
And he doesn't throw. He doesn't throw back. Like the guy, you could tell the difference between Zepeda and the guy he just fought. Like the guy he just fought is a definition of a bum.
Oh,
because
wow.
Zepeda, when Zepeda.
Oh, he fought Zepeda. He fought Zepeda Saturday.
In the first round, no. He fought Zepeda like 4 months ago and got KO'd in the first round.
Yeah, that's what.
But I mean, when Zepeda had him hurt after the first knockdown, Zepeda literally landed 8 straight punches. This guy, he was missing everything. Like this guy Vargas had plenty of chances to catch him, get back in the fight, but like he literally would he was just standing there like a punching bag. not moving, not doing. And then I don't know how Berlanga did, but if it went decision, I can only assume it was another disappointment for them.
Just below average, I thought.
Yeah, so Bob's gonna wait till he finds another middleweight or something. He's gonna serve Berlanga up to him.
He will at some point.
Fred, thank you again, bro. This was awesome.
I appreciate you. No, I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that came in tonight. What's up, Kyle?
Man, head over to the boxing section, man. We live. You know what I mean? We gonna have a good time. Talk some shit, swallow spit. You know what I mean? Do what we always do. Have a good show. This was a great show. This was hilarious. I knew it was gonna be some bullshit when I walked in and it was only Mex and Deacon. I said, "Oh, this shit." I said, "Yo."
I didn't expect it. I did expect it, but hey, you never can tell. Next week summer break. She getting her Rudy Huxtable on, huh? She just do what she want.
This girl here, dude.
She just do what she wants.
Bye.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Thank you, Rudy Huxtable.
Okay, go to
remember that episode when Rudy wanted to stay up?
Yeah, this girl, she won't go to sleep.
She was yawning.
Okay, I'll give you some.
I wonder what they did with that set. I would have loved to buy a piece of that set. The Cosby Show. I wonder what they did with that set. It's interesting.
They filmed it in LA, huh?
I'm pretty sure they filmed it in LA in the studio, but I would have liked to. Appreciate you, Rodney. I would have liked to see. I would like to buy that set just to have it. Cosby Show, because I think at some point all of us wants to be like the Cosbys, you know, beautiful family, beautiful family. Yeah, so
yeah, boy, Deacon, we can't call Deacon no more.
Nah, yeah, he ain't no Deacon no more. Nah, that's true. Yeah, that is a fact. That is a fact. We can't call him Deacon no more. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah,
that shit is over with.
Yeah, Deacon is over. Yeah,
that nigga, he just 305 when he come in here now.
Yeah. Hey, Deke. Yeah, Pastor Usher Deacon 305. We got the RIP that name. Hey, so someone got to come and eulogize Deacon Pastor Usher Deacon 305 tomorrow.
I'm gonna come here with a suit on tomorrow night.
You got to eulogize that name, dog. Yeah. You got to change your name, Deke. That is a fact. That is a fact. You got
if my balls is on your chin, what's in your mouth? Wait a fucking minute.
Yeah, that's from Dog Pal, right?
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's from the Dog Pound. DJE.
Deacon ain't supposed to be carrying on like that, man.
he said, hey, Deke said, hey, you know when a motherfucker is squeezing something like what he's talking, suck more nuts. Oh man, I was like, okay, this where we going tonight? Okay. You know what I mean?
Shit got real.
Yeah, and
in the words of the great philosopher DB Fred Jerome. Put a soul, Fred.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, can I take a rain
we
check?
Live for the boxing section. Head over to the boxing section. We already live.
Can I take a rain check for tomorrow?
You got one more rain check in you, man.
We'll reschedule at some point. I'm just doing so much work in the house. I'll be exhausted, man. The fact is over. All right. Backslide Deacon 305.
I knew he was coming with that apology. I knew it.
Oh, man.
People's her name.
It is what it is, man. Y'all be yourselves, man. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I mean, shit. I didn't know that was the guy from Florida, that gay dude that got caught in a hotel. That's who their mayor is or governor is. We'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it. When he said that, I was like, oh, that's the crackhead dude. That motherfucker, man. You got to watch that video on YouTube. It's a great song. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming through tonight. Appreciate you, Deacon, Troy, Kane, Max, Kyle. Thank y'all. I appreciate
He's
y'all.
your ass, Fred.
Huh?
Max made him so mad he's ready to fight you. Like, what the hell did Fred do?
Hey, it bees that way sometimes, man. It bees that way, man. Hey.
I said, now what the hell did Fred do?
Man, I don't know. It is what it is, man.
Hey, you better sell out your whole life, Fred.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Pick it up. You put it down, I pick it up. You know what I mean? So. Man, this is my personal statement. Run the game like I'm A6. Oh, he ran for governor. Thank you, Chris.
Did he get it or not?
I thought he wasn't the governor. I thought he was the governor. Or was he just a candidate? I gotta Google it. That motherfucker crazy, man. Hey, Floyd is a certified hater, dog. He don't like Earl at all. Huh? How come they don't like Earl, man? He ain't did nothing to nobody. Oh, he lost to Ron DeSantis. Okay. Thank you, dog. Oh, he was the mayor of Tallahassee. Thank you. Okay. Florida State.
Crazy, man. Like, the only one that's giving shit Earl a chance is Andre Ward.
But how they... I'm telling you, it's a program out there because everyone is so dismissive of it. I'm like, you can't be dismissive of Earl in this fight. Like, he is really like 1A and 1A are fighting each other, man. Come on, man. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. And I don't care who you picking, you still got some fear in you. You know what I mean? You ain't going in this fight like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a third round knockout. Man, come on, man. Let's keep it there.
Somebody said some dumb shit like Earl will get past the 6th round. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, somebody said that last night on the show. I said, yeah, man. Yeah. Man, I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.